ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? First joint, Snoop and Corrupt Survival. That one right there, Lizzo and Sexy Red. Hoes. What you think? Do we agree the world would be more boring without hoes? You know what I'm
They
saying?
have a point. They have a point. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
See, like I said, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let Mike go. But yo, they have a point. We were just listening to that record on the way over to the spot today. Yeah, Lizzo, I don't know. She's dope in her own right. Feel like she's just chasing a little bit. But I get the point of the song because the world would be boring without hoes. Hey man, let's be honest. We love to have a good time. As men, we be lying if you don't tell me we don't want to go out and have a good time and bug out, and then we'll go back home and we'll be normal men. But we like hoes. I'm sorry, and that's the bullshit that we even got to feel a little weird about. It's everywhere in the world, hoes is accepted, except for here. We gotta front, but they have a good point. That's all I'm gonna say.
The scary part of that, because I had saw a meme one time ago. It was like, the homies is like, where the hoes at? It's like, well, your daughter's the hoe now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a cold game now. You know what I'm saying? It's all for the games till your daughter's the hoe. You feel me?
Cool.
I'd love to hear from the ladies if any ladies would like to step in on their feelings about all this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Bionic, you had said it a while ago. Like these songs fit right, like your hardworking ass 9-to-5 woman who just wants to go shake ass on a Saturday night or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I will say this: the song itself is from the Scary Movie, so that song actually fits the movie, I believe. You know what I mean? But again, I would love to hear from any of the women on the call because I mean, shit. They say we in the prostitution era. We are in the prostitution era. You know what I mean? So being a hoe, maybe hoes is getting paid today. You know what I mean? I mean, that was always the thing before. It was like, if you're doing all that fucking, you might as well get paid. You know what I mean? So, Mr. Lee, what you think, Mr. Lee?
Oh yeah, nah, what's going on, bro? Nah, man, I wanted to introduce like two new people on the line. My boy, Ricky Mans out of Phoenix and Trill Will out of Orlando. You feel me? So I just sent them the text. I mean, it's their first time on here, so they didn't know. They just wanted to let y'all know that they was on here.
All right.
Yeah,
all
man.
right.
Salute,
Welcome.
family. Salute.
Welcome to the call. No doubt. Mickey Man as well.
Love, King.
Yeah. What you think of the song, because I saw you bobbing your head. What you think of the joint?
Hey, I'm messing with it. It's everybody's been wanting a new Lizzo. This is the new Lizzo. Know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta respect it. She done came from what she came from, and look at her. She's flourishing right now. And for me, on Arizona Top 40 playlist, all we could do is respect it, respect the grind, because that's what we come from, is pure grind. So when you see someone elevating within the grind, you got to show love to it.
All right. Bionic, what's cracking, brother?
You say they on opposite ends of the spectrum, and I'm laughing because they are, but in my head they not, because that song easily could have had Too Short and Snoop on it.
Oh yeah, Too Short would have been crazy.
That song could have easily had Too Short and Snoop on that bitch, and it would have been right there, right? For Lizzo, it's funny to me because she lost all that weight, and now she like, all right, I'm over here, but she's still kind of doing the same thing because she's always been about freedom of expression.
Yeah,
she's always been about be yourself. Don't let nobody shame who you are, blah, blah, blah. And now this is just another facet of that in a different light. I mean, the record's going to get played. I'm kind of like on the fence about it overall. And I think the real reason why I'm on the fence about it is because there's no real hook halfway through the song. It's like it starts out with it and it ends with it. But I also feel like that's because of what it's for. Like you said, the Scary Movie joint.
So, yeah, that's what I said. Like, it fits the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can understand why it's on the soundtrack.
Yeah. But that first joint was fire. And then, like I said, that other joint, I mean, we're rolling into the summer. You know what I'm saying? Memorial Day just passed, Bike Week. I know that thing was playing out there. You know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna get its run. It's gonna get its spin.
Yeah, that'll go up in Vegas for the pool party weekends. You know what I'm saying? Big Red, what you think?
I think the song is funny. I like both of them. Snoop, I like the joint Snoop now. That was right there was basically game on what cats gotta realize that sometimes you don't get caught slipping, man. You know what I mean? You sometimes you go to these places, you see the pretty girl, and all of a sudden she want to do something you ain't did in a long time. We're gonna let you do this the first time we met. We're going to the mall. What? Don't know. They about to get you from behind the door. You know what I mean? So keep your head on the swivel. Don't go for it, my brother. Don't go for
it. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't almost caught an encounter like that one time. Like this too good.
Yeah.
She too bad. Why you want to know? Why you want to mess with me? Then I realize it's all about the money. And, you about to try to. My partner like, man, look, you from Dallas. Don't do that, bro. Just come on with me. Don't even entertain it, bro. But yeah, that's real game right there. Snoop did, And the Lizzo song again, funny because it's the Wayans brothers, man. You got to know these dudes. They need this in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So, and then no one better to have Sexy Red, the one who I call it the whole president right about now. You know what I'm saying? She meant to say that herself. So and no one said it better than Nelly. Nell's like, y'all always wanted hoes, bro, but then you get a real hoe, and now you have a problem with them. You know what I mean? So you get a real hoe, you got a problem with the hoe. That's crazy. Make your mind up. You know what I'm saying? But like it's good fun, you know what I'm saying, for those who like to just do their thing on the weekend and be Mother Teresa Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
That's my thoughts on it, bro.
Yeah, we're going back to the dog pound. You know what I'm saying? Hoes got their purpose, and you can't make a hoe a housewife. You know what I'm saying? So it depend on what you in it for. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Mr. Kermit, what's cracking?
Yes, sir. As the oldest guy on this phone with 53 years in the industry, of course, I done heard all kind of songs, but what got me today, I'm always hearing good songs on here. Matter of fact, even when we had the Wednesday night call or whatever with different artists on there, I was bouncing my head to Rick Ross music and stuff like that. But what was interesting about this particular song about the hoes is that it made me think. It's like, damn, wait a minute, talking about needing hoes or whatever. It's like, at 71 years old, that's not something I really think about. So it's just a song. So the weird part to me was that it was a song that made me think more so than just bobbing my head or checking out the lyrics or whatever. So that's just what I wanted to add. But in the meantime, where my hoes at?
Yo,
ladies,
wow.
Ladies, where the hoes at? Ladies, are we here today? 71 years old. I think he got you beat, old school. I think he got you beat. You know what I mean? I thought old school was our super veteran on here, but salute to the OGs, no doubt. Salute to the OGs, no doubt. But yeah, Snoop and Corrupt, they still get into it. I like I said, Corrupt, I still think is one of probably the dopest MCs on the West for a long time now. Like I said, opposite ends of the spectrum when we talk about that. I guess some song subject matter, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But good to be back with y'all, man. Like I said, I had to miss a couple of weeks, had some life was just life, and you know what I'm saying? But good to see y'all again. Good to see everybody good, healthy, the whole nine, you know what I mean? So New Music Wednesday. Let's get into this one. Black got himself a new album, Love is the New Gangster. And especially, you know what I mean, that man Leon Thomas. Again, we say it every week, man. The feature, the guy right now, you know what I'm saying? And then AZ Shike, a rapper out the West Coast, out here in Los Angeles. But yeah, dope record right there. All That Matters, the name of that one. Like I said, Love is the New Gangster from Black right there. Go check that project out when you get a chance. So I believe our first guest stepped up in the building. Yes, sir. I do believe I see her. What's up, Miss India Shaw? Are you ready to cake and bake? What's happening? Are we still getting settled over there? How we doing?
No, I'm ready. I'm chilling.
Okay. Well, look at you on time. I see you. Very nice. How you doing, love?
I'm doing good. Lots of things going on. So I'm just, one day at a time.
Is there any way we could get you to turn your
Oh,
phone?
yes. You
There we
told
go.
me.
There we go. Yes.
You did tell me.
All good. Yeah. I thought it was interesting that you chimed in when we played Black, because I remember our interview one time and I was calling him Six Lack, and you were like, stop calling him Six Lack.
Stop calling my friend Six Lack, please.
How we doing, man? Congratulations. I know we dropped the EP a couple weeks ago. How's it rolling, man? How's it rolling? I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I mean, so much music to put out, and this is just like the first segment. So I'm just happy to have some music out that people can dance to for the summer.
Indeed. I was very happy when Marmalade dropped, and we'll get into that momentarily. You know what I mean? Because I know from you, we've kind of got a lot more ballads. So I just thought this was super funky, super groovy, and it was like perfect, like you said, on time for the summer. You know what I mean? And a lot of those dance records are like, I feel like they're making a comeback in a lot of ways. So was there some strategy behind all that?
Like I said, I just kind of went into the recording process and from a very experimental place. And I actually did a writing camp for the first time. I worked with some new producers, some new writers, and made a ton of music. So it was intentional in some ways, but it was also very experimental. And then I just compiled like 6 songs that I felt like told a story and made sense together, which became this EP, Subject to Change.
Yeah, make sure y'all, if you haven't done so already, Subject to Change is the name of the EP out now. I was tripping on the song. I think it's Rain on Me. I felt like that had like a Kali Uchis vibe to it. You know what I mean? And I was like, that would be nice with a Kali Uchis feature on that. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, you got her contact, make it happen.
Okay. No. Hey, listen. That's what's good about getting on these calls, because shit, somebody do. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So again, I know we kind of got into it, and for those of you who I don't know if you're with us before, because I think you were on the call with us some years back in COVID. So how was life post COVID now? You know what I mean? I know it's like we're a couple years away now, but how are we doing? How are we doing in your career and your life and everything like that post COVID since you first been with us?
I'm just happy to be doing shows where people don't have to wear face masks. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm in a new situation. I was over at Epic at that time, and now I'm signed to D-Mile, who, he does the majority of my production, and just really happy in this space. This has been like the best collaboration and business decision I could have made for myself.
So, I mean, I know you say you signed, but is it like an independent situation this time around?
It's not. No, we have major distribution. But yeah, I'll leave the details out. But yeah, no, it's not indie.
Okay. I mean, because I know we talked a while back, and because we had talked a little bit about the situation, and I get it. That was at the time that you were with Epic, and how little there was in push of like adult contemporary, right? So like, I mean, are we still in that lane a little bit? Are we saying like adult contemporary still? Or?
I mean, I think it definitely falls into that category. Musically and sonically, it like you said, like some of it feels like Kali Uchis, like it's edgy, it's alt in some ways, and it's gonna get like, as I start releasing more music, you'll see like it's leaning into all types of different lanes. So I think the overarching umbrella is adult contemporary. It's still very much that, but yeah, it's also alt R&B.
Yeah, no, I fuck with it. Like I said, I think the EP, you had released maybe about 4 singles before you dropped the entire EP?
3,
that sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
3? Okay, yeah. But I mean, it's a great EP. I love the way you sequenced it, the whole 9, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely been on repeat myself. The Marmalade has been fun to play outside. So that's been in my Serato since I hit you ASAP. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it drops. So
Nice.
it's such a funky groovy record. So I think with that being said, let's get into it so I can stop all the teasing, you know what I'm saying, and let people catch a little. Do you mind if I play the video? Is that cool?
Oh, please do.
Okay. All right. 100%. Cool. So like I said, y'all, we got India Sean hanging out. Check this one out. Super groovy. I thought this one particularly, which is why I wanted to have you on the call again. We're with, you know, DJs all around the country. So it was like, I think this one, that's what was like, you have a DJ pack. We need that shit ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
The title of this one is Marmalade. Y'all check it out. Yes. That bass line in that joint is so groovy throughout the whole fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Who do we got playing instruments on the record? You on mute, India? You on mute?
You're on mute.
You are on their mute, Monday. I'm trying to think if you're on your phone. It's like on the bottom. It's a little microphone icon. Yeah. We got India Sean hanging out. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right.
India gotta just tap the screen, baby. Just tap the screen.
I tell you what, while she figures that out, see what you think of the record. What you thinking of the record?
Groovy, man, groovy. And shout out to the team she's rocking with. D Mile, awesome producer. Awesome team. Again, D Mile I met through Austin Brown. And I gotta just say, man, that's a great link up. And I like the video. Fun, you know, classy, New York. It's feel like, I know you were probably in Cali, but felt very Gold Room, New York.
Well, you know, directed by the legendary Benny Boom. So
okay. Look at you putting in all the right pieces and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah.
About to be an India Sean Summer. What you got planned? Because obviously that record's a fun party record. It feels like any festival, you know, any beach, any like good time you're gonna have, it fits. Do you have a plan for the summer to promote it? A plan to promote it for the summer?
Well, you guys will be hearing this first. I'm going on the road in July, so taking the show on the road, promo tour, meet and greets, parties, service the record, and sending out the pack. So I want to hear all of the remixes, all of the, you know, different takes on the song, and I just want to hear it in party atmospheres. You know, that's what it was made for. So that's the plan.
I feel like it's the beach party takeover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the beach party takeover.
It's soulful, funky house almost. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that bass line in the song is so ill. And,
like a house remix would be really cool. I would love that.
Hell yeah. Who did we have playing instruments on the record?
That's all D Mile.
Oh, okay.
That's all D Mile, yeah.
All right. Talk about the writing camp though. Did you use the writing camp for the entire EP or just particular songs? Or
I think, let me see how many songs actually came out of that. Definitely Rain on Me. Shout out to a producer named Spencer Stewart, who mainly produced that one. D came in and touched it a little bit, but Rain on Me. Let me see what else came out of that. Kill Switch, which was like an earlier release. Actually, yeah, a few of the songs. Cotton Candy Boulevard. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. But like I said, I'm breaking it up. I have like a full-length album coming. So yeah, it's all just a compilation of music I've been working on for the past 2 years.
Beautiful. Are these songs actually going to be on that album?
No. It's going to be a whole new fresh batch of music, which I'm excited about.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cotton Candy Boulevard, again, another one of my favorites. That one got Lucky Day on there. I know you had released that one before the drop of the EP. So
yeah,
was definitely on that one. Like I said, every one of these songs is a smash to me. So I just want to commend you because I've been fucking with your music for a long time now. So it's like everything, like you haven't missed. So that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So you apparently, you know, you got it. Because I know you move around a lot. Do you still move around a lot with the Free Nationals?
No, I kind of made last year my last year with them just because I really have to like put all my energy into what I'm doing and be seen as a solo artist. And I had, I was touring with them from 2020.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 years of just joining them on the road and stuff. And it was great. I just saw actually that they were in Korea. I was like, damn, maybe I should have waited till
should have gave it one more year. Maybe I should have gave it one more year.
Yeah, but those are my brothers.
Yeah. Is Pac still moving around with them or is it just them on their own
He's
now?
kind of been doing, he was doing his thing. What's the side group he's got? Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I know he's got the DJ Pee Wee thing going on as well. And
yeah. That's right. He's
Bruno,
on tour with Bruno right now.
Bruno,
as DJ Pee Wee, exactly.
Okay. Well, super ill though. Like I said, I think you and the Nationals. I mean, they're so dope in their own right too. That's why I thought that like blend because, the Free Nationals, they're amazing instrumental guys. You know what I mean, like true musician type shit. So like that is totally in your vibe. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But yeah, well, good for you. Good for you. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In your span of time and in where we're at right now in music in 2026 and all that, what are new challenges you're facing that you kind of felt you weren't facing before?
Oh man. I mean, I think just the oversaturation. I mean, the market has been oversaturated, with all the rise of all the DSPs and things like that, right? But like I think now that we have like the AI artists and like people, it's just so, I mean, my ear is so attuned to it now so that I can hear, I know the difference immediately, but people don't, the general public doesn't. And so it's just really annoying that I have to not only compete against actual artists, but like against technology.
Artificial ones, yeah.
Yeah. So that's been, I won't say it's been a challenge, but it's been annoying and frustrating.
I feel it. And I think it's a trip because I keep up with your socials and I see you hitting the different platforms and performing and whatever. So I mean, how are you doing? Because I know like content was not as big a thing when you first got into this thing like it is now. So how are you dealing with that adjustment as well?
Yeah, that's another aspect of it that to me is just like, it's just a part of the job now. And I accept that. I've had a lot of different jobs and, this is not the worst one. So having to, show up and talk to my fans and, have fun listening to my music in the background. Like it's not what any of us signed up for, but it's also not the worst job to have. So I'm just embracing it. I'm grateful that I have like a team that can support me and help me chop up videos and images and, make it a little bit easier for me. I know it's not as easy for indie artists. So I'm in a good space to be able to create.
All right, word. Are you diving into the TikTok space?
I wouldn't say diving in. I'm, dipping my toes in. But yeah, I got to touch all the platforms. So I'm doing the best I can.
Word. Quantum, what we doing, Quantum? Checking in from H-Town. What up?
No, I was actually, shout out to you, India, Sean. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I don't think I was with the Digiwaxx when they had you on before because I would have remembered, but I'm not sure if you've heard of the Remedy radio.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so that was my question. You had mentioned that you were coming to Houston. Oh, not Houston. You were going on tour. I'm wondering, are you coming to Houston during that promotional tour?
I'm actually coming to Dallas.
Dallas. Okay. Mr. Goodbar is gonna. He plays you. The reason why I even know who you are is because I listen to the Remedy. The Remedy comes on after me, Quantum Leap Radio, but they come on every Saturday. But he's been playing you since forever, and that's how I even know your name.
Man, I know that name so well because we keep up with each other on Instagram, and he is so very supportive. So yeah, shout out to the Remedy for sure.
But yeah, that was my question. I do look forward to the album though. I like what I was hearing on the single, and I'll definitely let him know that I got a chance to speak to you, and he didn't, and I'll make him cry. It's good meeting you though.
You too. Thank you for tapping in.
All right.
Yeah. What up, C? What up, C?
What up? What up? Yeah, I had some questions on the marketing side of the project. Because as everybody's saying, like how good of a project is. So, like, are you planning to do any listening events? I know BT Awards are coming up. Probably a great time to do one. If not, even outside of that, are you gonna bring people together around the art and around your music, if that's in your plans? And then my second question was more about. I think it's great that you're here. Like I still, we talk about DJs and how important DJs and radio and all of that culture still is because it's discovery, right? And I guess these days you got to mirror it with the digital strategy. But I was wondering if there was anything special you were planning to do to get attention on the social side or the digital side. So two big questions. Let's just start with one.
Yeah.
What are you doing, BT or any other time? Are you going to do anything to gather the culture around your music through a listening event or anything like that?
That's a great question. Yeah, I just recently I did a release party, of course, played the record. And then I collabed with Issa Rae and her Hilltop Kitchen and Cafe in Inglewood, which was so fire. They named a drink after my Marmalade single, the Marmalade Latte, and they played the whole EP all day long on repeat. And people they could come in, get a free latte. I was on the screen. So that was a really smart activation. Shout out to my team for thinking that up. Definitely want to do more gatherings. And I think July around the tour, it'll be an opportunity to like move around a bit more in different cities. I might take that same concept and find some cafes in like ATL or New York. It's just, I think it's cool for my demographic. And it's a place to actually be able to connect and talk about the music while it's playing, and it's like not too loud, it's like it's a good connection point. So yeah, just trying to find all the opportunities for that for sure. And socially and digitally, if you have some ideas, let me know.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Because I'm sitting there like, damn, you're right. There's just so much coming at people every day. You got AI music, you got Drake taking over, you got this, you got that. It's a very clouded space, but I think the code crack is how you monetize still, no matter what, because ultimately we all want to make money. And that was sort of an open conversation for everybody in this room to really figure that out for you, because the music got flavor and it got the energy. We just want to see you make a check from it. So
okay, come on, let's touch and agree, y'all. Cause
yeah. So one, any products, anything. I like the idea that you had with I think this is dope. And they had the marmalade drink and but based on that, are there any other partnerships or products that you have that you will be able to bring on this tour with you or married to the project that you can monetize from?
I'm actually thinking that up right now with the team, because I just brought somebody in to design some merch. And so I don't want to just have a t-shirt. Like, I really want to think outside of the box with this, but also stuff that I can travel with and carry. So yeah, I'm in that zone literally this week as we speak. I'm ideating cool merch that would pair with this project.
I think a great way to sell it is I've been checking this app out called Whatnot for a little while, and it seems like it's really starting to catch on where people, it's almost like a home shopping network or QVC, but out of your house or wherever you're at. So you can sell those merch products, so you can sell the vinyl that we always talk about, or maybe something else, but it could be a signed glass from you, right? Something that's really personal to just monetize what you're doing. You could do it from a dressing room, you could do it from a bus, you could do it from backstage at the show. Your team can help set that up. But I think that's one of the new ways for artists to monetize. But I was just throwing it out there because at the end of the day, part of what we do here is just talk about how do we help and how do we help monetize. And that's what it's all about. So that's it. I was just throwing those out there.
No, you're right. I mean, even as, Ray was talking about the challenges, I mean, that is an aspect of it. Like, how do I make money doing this, because it ain't going to be from the streams. So.
And that's the point, man. it's a different type of game.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna pass the mic.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, so I envision you're probably diving more into the direct to consumer, because I know you did a vinyl drop before this. Anticipating going to do that again for the upcoming album?
Yeah, I want to, for sure. Well, I'm probably going to do a drop for this EP, and then certainly for the album, because I will say that I keep talking about the album. That just shows you how excited I am about it.
Yeah.
But the songs are so massive. It's like really cinematic, and deserves to be heard on vinyl. So that's going to happen without a doubt. And I think I should do some type of limited drop for this EP too. I think that would be cool. Like a smaller size vinyl would be cute.
Yeah, that'd be super dope.
Yeah.
You have anybody going on the road with you?
You know,
can we not reveal that yet? It's a
funny enough, I haven't. Like I have to find an artist in each market. So New York, ATL, DC, Dallas. I think I have LA covered. But yeah, if y'all know of any dope artists on the East Coast, let me know, because I want to open up that opportunity for people too. So yeah.
Good. I do want to definitely extend the invite right there, because so CL, if you notice, he's in a kind of it's the Penthouse. It's a venue out there in New York. So they do a live rendition of this out there in New York as well. So when you go to New York, definitely be cool to pop up on them. You know what I mean? Because they do a bit of a content carnival, and artists pop up, a lot of interviews, and chance to play the records in front of people and the whole nine. So definitely, you know what I mean, when you hit New York, make sure to put you in touch with CL, and
please do.
If it can be coordinated,
yeah, I'm gonna land like maybe 5 days early so that I can do a little promo run in New York, because that's the first show. So yeah, I would love to connect. That would be cool.
Yeah. And just so y'all know, I've seen India live. You will not be disappointed. So if y'all can make it to the tour, you are in for a treat 100%. You know what I'm saying? So let's play another one off the project. What other one you thinking? What you want to do?
Ooh, I think let's keep the vibes going and play Till Infinity. I really like this one.
All right. Check it out, y'all. We got India Sean hanging out. Subject to Change is the title of the EP. Check this one out. At India, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I was tapping into the chat. Thank you guys. Yeah, this one is funny because this one almost feels, there's like elements of like yacht rock almost,
Okay.
It's maybe a little faster, a little more tempo, and there's still like, it's still rooted in soul music, but it's just kind of like bordering some other genres.
Yeah. See, elaborate a little about what you threw there in the chat.
Yo, it's just like one of the concepts we talked about a while ago, where artists have these mysterious ways of fans wanting to be around them, and taking a room, in a perfect scenario. I always like a movie theater, to just have people come and listen to the album with you, along with some exclusives, and they can pay what they want to pay, minimum of $5 or something. But it's another way to monetize while you out there, and you never know who's going to show up. I think it would be really dope. You get 50 people, 100 people, it's just extra. It's just monetizing the base and a dope project. And you could always throw, a quick little live song, or you could play like a stripped down song, some mixes that ain't come out yet, maybe a record that didn't make it, and give them a little bit of an exclusive experience.
I like that. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I like the idea too, like in person, because I mean, what you just described, see, is like kind of what people are doing, right, with their own like subscribe to this for like, behind the scenes type shit, whatever. But I'm always gonna be IRL over URL. So I think the in real life, like, because again with that, it's like people leave with an experience. So I think they leave with a connection, they leave with a memory versus, because we're all on the screens. You know what I'm saying? So I think the more we can give people in like still real life connection, I think sticks more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Mr. Mickey Man, we got Mickey Man checking in from Phoenix, Arizona. What up?
Hey, Arizona Top 40 playlist live in the mix with you, Queen. Straight up. I love it. What inspires you to when you're getting in the music zone, what inspires this type of music out of you?
The desire to make something classic and long lasting. Like I really wanted to be quality, you know? That's the first goal. And I think another important goal is to create something that feels real to me.
Yes.
And not only feels real, but is real to me. Because I know that that is going to be magnetic and resonant.
Yes.
So yeah, just to tell my truth and to make it as classic as I can.
No, I love it. I love it. And over here at wearearizonafirst.com, we just launched a new Street Heat magazine. I would love to highlight our conversation and one of your songs. We're actually the first digital magazine that is intuitive with the fans of the artists, and we're launching their music videos or premiering their hit singles within the magazine while the reader is reading the article about the artist they're reading about. So we would definitely love to highlight you within that, and let's maximize on you as an artist, making money off that as well per sale, from the artists selling, just promoting the download of the magazine from each of their fans that specifically download the magazine. The artists will receive up to $7 to $7.50.
Oh wow.
Yes, per download. And that we're here to get the artists paid, whether they're major or independent. We want to bring back where the money's at. We want to take it back to the real footwork where artists were actually selling like albums and gaining $10 within the product being sold.
Right.
With this product that we're selling, we're not only selling merch, but we're selling your music with it.
Okay.
So if you sell, let's say you get one download on one magazine, you didn't just only sell your merch, you just sold a song for at the price of $7.50, almost $10 for one song, like the old school days when you were selling a whole album for $10.
Right.
Want the artists to start eating again off of their music, off of their craft, off of their art, off of their hard work.
Yeah, much respect.
Straight up, definitely.
Okay, we'll connect on that.
Queen, and it was an honor speaking with you. Thank you.
Oh, likewise. Thank you.
Definitely. So Mickey, would that be like a thing where it'd be like use the code India or something like that for a download? Okay.
Yep. And it is also released on over 300 digital platforms. So it's just not being pressed through one market. It's going across the industry. Straight up.
Good for you. That is
yeah.
That is I guess speaking of that, India, how would people tap in with you? Your email, DMs, like what would be the best way for people who want to connect for something like that?
Yes, I'm gonna drop management's email in the chat.
Awesome.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, man. Well, listen, I thank you for coming on. Like I said, I always love your energy. I always just love your presence. You know what I'm saying? I think you're an amazing artist, amazing person. So
thank
like
you.
I said, I've been very fortunate
in touch throughout the years. I appreciate you for staying connected and supportive through like even the lulls in my career. But like, you know, it makes it even more special when the music drops and like you're still around and you're putting me on and introducing me to your people as well. Thank you so much.
Not without a doubt. You know, like I said, I heard it best. You know, your job as the artist is to plant real estate in people's head, right? So anytime I hear India, you know, like you're like, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So LA, how many dates you got on the tour?
Just 5. It's just gonna be a short promo run. And
major markets though, major market runs.
Yeah. I'm doing Blue Note here, which I'm really excited about. It's such a beautiful room. And I got to accompany Andrew Day when she did it. And so now I'll be doing my full set and figuring out who I'm gonna bring on stage with me.
Yeah, that blue note looks amazing. I can't wait to go see a show there. So
real quick, Raymond, can I just suggest something to India Sean? When you say who you're gonna bring on stage with you, I would love to see a show with you and Gina. I don't know if you've heard of G.
Oh, I'm a fan. Look,
Okay.
They gotta reciprocate the love because
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I would love that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, well, definitely make sure to drop the management info, because it sounds like a lot of people want to do some other things, which that's exactly what this call is for, you know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, even with the idea, get some different ideas on how to just keep pushing India Sean and all the music and all the merch and everything, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, wait, one more thing. Cosmetics. Have you thought about going into that line? I just think that it's just a layup, natural cosmetics. You know what I mean? Not all of the stuff with all the crazy
the crazy lashes.
Yeah, I don't even know what that, but natural cosmetic stuff that uses, like, real vegetables and fruits and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like it works.
Yes, that's on the checklist for sure. I want to tap into the beauty industry.
I mean, I think about even because, like, I know you're heavy into like yoga and shit like that. Like why not India yoga pants? You know what I mean? Or, cotton candy yoga pants, you know what I mean? Or something like that. You feel me? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Just to play off the Cotton Candy Boulevard. You feel me? So I just, I mean, at this point, we're in the space, you kind of can just try it all. You know what I'm saying? Like some stick, some stick. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, even thinking of like the pop-up, cotton candy getting served. You know what I'm saying? Just
we did that.
Okay, good. Old school. Did you want to chime in, old school? You on mute, G? What we doing, oh?
That mute button be tricky sometimes.
I guess so. Shit.
Internet outage up here in some internet outage, and man, we've been having thunderstorms. Every time we lose to the Spurs, we get thunderstorms. I mean, to the Thunder. Yes. But anyway, damn. I mean, that's literally, I'm not even joking. We've been having serious thunderstorms every time we lost. But the question was, you brought it up, the cotton candy, and then he was like, who could you tour with? Can't you tour with Lucky Day or have him with, with you?
I would love for that to happen. I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay, cool. Well, nice. You're a very talented artist, and look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I invite all of y'all beyond just this EP. Go take a dive off in her catalog. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, a great singer, a real singer. There is no AI voices coming from India Sean. Real musicians in the shit, the whole nine. So, have you been staying away from our AI at this point?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Chat GPT had me for a little second. I said, let me ease on up on it, because I need to tap into my own brain power. But yeah, I was actually just watching something earlier just about how the data centers next to, residential areas are just really messing up the water quality and water pressure and all that. And it's like, it's on the outskirts now, but it's going to affect everybody, before we know it. So we just got to be wise about it. But it's just interesting because every era has its, especially as it concerns technology. I mean, I think there are sacrifices that have to be made, and there is a level of acceptance that humans have to usher in and bring forth, change and evolution, right? But it's like, at what expense with this? So yeah, it's interesting to see where it's all going.
Yeah. I mean, even just hearing what you said about that, because I'm hearing like huge, like people are just buying land in all these different areas, right, just to put the data centers. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's gonna affect us all somehow, some way. And that's why I'm still gonna be an advocate for the real shit. Because it's just weird because there's so many people now that like I respect and are like, AI's here, we got to use it. And it's like, no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're making that choice. You feel me? And it's like I said, it is definitely the hot topic right now in the creative world. You know what I mean? So, CL, did you want to close out with something?
Yeah, I was asking because working with D Mile, talking about a very seasoned producer.
Man.
Working with like one of the greatest. And somebody had mentioned, I guess, Lucky Day. But are there other artists from within reason, right? Because you're talking about a guy working with Bruno and all types of people, but are there other artists that he's working with or that have worked with that you would like to open up for or that you think would be a good add-on to your tour?
Yeah, I mean, I think even though he knows how to cater to all of us in very specific ways, he has this Motown thing about it that is very like, you can hear it on everybody's music. So Victoria Monet, she has so many incredible songs and is an extraordinary performer. I would love to connect with her. Love to tour with her. Love to tour with Lucky. She's actually opening for Bruno on his romantic tour. And so just to be aligned with all of them, I mean, I think that would be great. And I don't know what what it's gonna take. Manifestation, prayer. Yeah, but I'm putting it out there for sure.
Yeah, I think that you said it earlier, reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a very tough thing in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Trust me. And that's a tough thing about it is it's funny because like even on socials, whether it be IG or Twitter, people are like, you should collab with this person, you should collab. And I'm like, trust me, I want to. I would any day of the week, but it has to be, both people willing. So yeah.
I probably get the idea from you. You want it to be organic, right? Like, it's like energy's got a line and that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure. And so it's also there's an aspect of it that it's like, if it's meant to happen, it will. And also sometimes it's just a matter of time. I mean, the Lucky thing I was putting out there for so long. And finally there was a song that he fucked with enough to want to hop on. So, it's just timing.
That's right. I saw you recently at the Women in Billboard. Any connections made that night? Any new connections? Anything?
What was cool about that, I got to sit next to my girl Alex Isley, which is not a new connection, but just so happy for her. She just started her tour. I don't know, she's doing hella dates, but with the Amours, she's got the Amours opening up for her. But it was just cool. We've been doing this for so long. So just to kind of like celebrate our releases together and be there honoring people like Kehlani and who else was there? Tiana Taylor, and it's just like something to look forward to. We'll be on the stage at some point, but
yeah,
we enjoyed kicking it that night.
Yeah. In the end, like I said, I don't envision you're a stranger to these people. You know what I'm saying? So you're in the right rooms. Like I said, though, just everything is reciprocation. You feel me?
Yes.
So,
yes.
But yeah, man, I want to thank you so much for joining us. You know what I mean? Taking a little bit of time. Best of luck to you on the tour. I'm gonna do my damnedest to make it to the LA date. The album. What's our timeline on the drop?
TBA, TBD.
Okay. All right. Well, very simple, y'all. You make sure you follow her, India Sean. If this is your first time hearing her, definitely go dive off in her catalog. So many great collabs, so many dope, just amazing music. Like I said, quality. I love that you emphasize quality because that is your music. Your music is quality. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you got fans in all of us. We're gonna get Marmalade up on the site so we can get that into the DJ's hands as well, and we'll see where those go with the remixes and all that type of stuff. But definitely, man, want to thank you for your time. Like I said, India, you got a lifelong fan in me. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Which way we can do. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop the email in the chat now.
All right, bless up, Ma.
Thank you.
I'll be heading up in the wild, chilling low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chilling low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chilling low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild. I'm chillin' low key.
I'm the artist and arsonist, sparking scripts, that's a part of it. Moving hips, that's the art of it. Parting us for this awesomeness, usually in the dark abyss. I'm a loner, I don't really want to be a part of it. Having creative arguments, no formula, assault in your favorite rappers on my target list. I'm leaving God in charge of it. Audit the author one in the audience, cautious with the caution tape, cross it, create pushing like flaxseed. I've been here since fat beats. I know about rap beef. You know where I'm at, chief. That's why you don't at me. Move quick like a track meets. The blow in the track breathe. I'm only at maxi. Been cold with the craft piece. I'm ghost when the bags speak. Put soul in the rap scheme. My goal is to stack green. Woke up from a bad dream. I'm cold as a crack fiend. We doing the damn thing. Atlanta to Beijing. You can catch me.
Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key.
Finally got the 9 to 5 on my baseline is 95. I've been waiting on this since 95 -5. Motivated by what transpired back when I was 5 a couple years ago. I really could have died, like really could have went into that building, let them bullets fly. Put a full bottle in my belly until it was dry. I was crying so much the white part of my eye was red vine or wine colored. My mind flooded with the thought of being the greatest to step to the plate without a publication placing me on top of a playlist. I've been my own favorite and I ain't gotta lie about it. Learn how to cope, believing that God got us. So I don't go to parties to mingle in pop bottles, and we don't need a label to claim that we drop knowledge. People think they money will save them with God powers. Got that dog in us, might go to heaven as rock ballers. You can catch me
on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? What I'm saying? What I'm saying? You know what I'm? You know what I'm? You know what I'm? You know what I'm? You know what I'm?
All right. Quantum, what we got there?
Man, that was AJ the Big Fella featuring Senior Chaos. That was low key. That was a remix. I came across that on one of the music packages that I get, and didn't realize old buddy is from right here in Houston. So yeah, I was like, that's some heat. I don't know how it got past me, but that's some heat. I was liking that.
He been around a minute too.
I don't know. I just knew his name off of that song, but he been putting out stuff. So I don't know how long he's been making music, but yeah, just interesting, man. You know, it'd be people like you'll miss these days because everybody's doing music, but you know, I dug that.
Is it AJ you just heard of, or Senior Chaos? Senior Chaos I've heard of.
No, AJ the Big Fella. Senior Chaos, you know, like he been around. But that AJ the Big Fella, I'd never heard of him before that.
Well, what's up, Miss Naomi?
I've never heard of him either. And for you to say that's Houston, that didn't have the normal Houston sound. I thought that was East Coast music. I mean, I liked it, but I would have never thought that was Houston either. So thank you for that, Quantum.
Well, let me say this too. And, you know, because like I hear that and I do appreciate it, and you are welcome for that. There is another side of Houston that has been around for ages that does not get the chance to get out there. So I definitely hear when people want to, or they expect to hear something from Houston. I get that. I get it completely. But I would encourage you all to know, and I say this because I've been a part of that scene for years, but there's a lot that has come out of Houston and, you know, worldwide that people would not think just because it doesn't, you know, the content isn't this and, you know, the music doesn't sound. There's a lot of creativity here in Houston. If you ever see me wearing an HUE shirt, it says HUESTON. Yes, that is a part of a group that's Houston. That's a part, but it also means just like hues and colors, everything isn't the same. And so there's so much more in Houston that doesn't get recognized because, you know, there's not the resources there. So I don't want to go into a diatribe about that, but just know there's a lot over the years that have come out of, that's come out of Houston that, you know, has been very creative. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's any market, right? And I mean, it goes back to even just what Indy was talking about, the oversaturation of artists. Like you said, damn near everybody's doing music now. So it's like, you know, the cats who've been doing I was talking to an artist who was gonna have him on here, right? And he still might, but a cousin to Master P, song is decent, but he didn't want to do the call. But been doing music for 20 years. And it's like, tried to explain to him, like, fam, like, this ain't like for new, it's not necessarily for new artists. You know what I mean? We've had many huge established legacy artists on here. Like, this is culture at the root. This is not watered down fucking going over here and, you know, like, you know, and they didn't get it. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, I think some people get it, some people don't. I think some people have gotten lost in the clout aspect even more these days. You know, but it's like, if you've been in this 20 years and you haven't been on, who are you to turn down this opportunity? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Didn't we just have a Grammy Award winning artist a couple weeks ago on here?
Oh, we've had plenty. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we've had,
come on, bro.
you know, we've, I mean, you know, I mean, see out there in New York, they just had Ice-T and Tretch up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, you know, that's why I say, like, I just, you know, culture's become so much of a watered down word. You know, it's just gotten so diluted with fucking algorithm and you know, clout and likes and, you know, whatever that, you know, but I think every one of us here, you know, we about our shit. We about this roots, you know what I'm saying? So, and I respect what you're doing, Mickey. I would definitely love for you to elaborate a little bit more on your digital program you were talking about, because that could probably be advantageous to a lot of artists that we're tapped in with. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. See, so what we like to do is we're building that independent machine again, something we can all utilize, even a major artist can utilize. With streaming alone has robbed the game. Whether you're an artist, a DJ, a promoter, whatever you're in the industry with, streaming has robbed the game. Unless you're hitting 50 million streams per day, you're getting robbed. As much as we individually invest into these streaming platforms, we're getting robbed within ROI. So over here, we're not even creating, we're bringing back the blueprint. You feel me? We're bringing back the direct to consumer. That is what we love to preach on this side. Direct to consumer. Build that real chemistry with your fans. Build that rapport with your DJs. You feel me? These are the ones that are spinning your songs, downloading your songs, sharing your songs. All at the same time, you want to continue to drive in the hype and keep the fans entertained. So that's where we come into play. We're building the hype and keeping the entertainment around our artists, keeping the fun around it. Instead of you just reading a magazine, now the music is playing with it. Or now you can actually watch the live interview like we just did right now. They can watch our live interview within the magazine and be entertained, not crushed with boredom by reading, and you're going to get to like the fourth sentence and be done. You feel me? We're bringing back that true entertainment. And not only that, with that, we want to maximize on the artist collecting the full revenue, which we don't do anymore. You feel me? So with that being said, we're not only selling merch within one shot, we've come to sell now the music and merch together. All it takes is that one download for the magazine. It's going to go directly to the fan's phone. Now they're reading and listening to your music at the same time, all while the artist just got directly paid from the download. It's beautiful. The magazine there's different quotes for different pricings of levels of magazine that you want. It could go up to 15, it could go up to 25, it could go up to 50 on the exclusive type tiers. All that coming back down to providing the artist with monetization. We want the artist.
So are you doing a proud to pay type scenario as well?
Yes. You can say that. Yes, that's what we want. Like, let's get back to where we win all together as a collective, and mostly for the artists individually. That's what we want to capitalize on. The artists gaining revenue again off of their music, instead of saying, go download my song on Spotify and I hit 1,000 streams and see 0.0.0.3 in my bank account. That does not feel good when alone just off a DistroKid already got to spend up to 100 to 150 plus the little add-ons before I even insert my whole entire album into the catalog system. That does not feel good. Again, off of just one download from your magazine, you will retain up to $700 to $750 off of your merch. And now it could be your song, or if you want to pitch an EP or an album, we can work that in and work up the budget to where you receive it more than just a $750. Just all that matters is how you want to go about how we're going to do your next rollout. We're giving that artist power again. We're giving the artists and their managers power again, instead of the major labels just hogging everything and no, you're going to do it like this. Your rollout is going to be like this. And this is how you're going to get it. And you're going to give us all this and then you can recoup. That don't feel good as an artist.
Yeah. No, that's good shit, brother. And then are you, I mean, because I know you're based in Arizona, but are you getting like nation, like you are you covering countrywide, like around the
whole
area? Okay.
Where again, the magazine itself is covering, it releases on over 300 digital platforms, whether it be music channels. We also are now taking over news channels, sports channels, and the Bitcoin channels and websites and whatnot. So we're covering everywhere, down to where we're putting the press release in front of investor faces. So
very nice.
We're working the table for sure.
All right, man. Well, good shit. I know you dropped your info in the chat. I would probably drop it again, and then I know, and make sure you got it. India Sean had put in her manager's contact in the chat as well.
I screenshotted that. I appreciate you again for that.
Okay. Yeah. No, good shit, brother. I mean, any way that we can help the artists that deserve it, especially, you know what I'm saying? That's good. So hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, let's run another joint. Check this one out.
We so focused on opinions of the culture vultures. Let me drop these nuggets, nigga, I ain't talking yokish. I can't stand this shit, the whole platform is bogus. It's no humanity and we don't function with the soulless. Exploitation of the black man. Wave a couple dollars, watch him tap dance. Master with the slaves, he disguised it like a rap fan. Bug breaking, niggas chasing fruit, man, I think this nigga Pac-Man. Ayy, I got 1,000 essays with me, this Dago, nigga. I'm from the valley, but like right behind the Balo, nigga. And we represent the West, cause we say so, nigga. Big fryer on my hat, this the faithful, nigga. I ain't rapped in a minute, this nigga got me going. And I ain't letting nothing go, nigga, I ain't frozen. I'm back to running up the game like Reggie Bush Trojan. When they go knocking at your door, you pray for this commotion. We be chilling, don't be starting shit with nobody. Steady talking about us, but discussing like we nobodies. How that shit work, but we keep getting brought up. When you stuck in the city, nigga, don't fucking call us. Capitalizing off niggas' war stories, kicking off another light year. This nigga Toy Story. Those numbers going down. Those numbers going down.
So that's my boy Ryan Anthony. I told her, I was like, why did you make that song so short? Because he went. So if anybody saw what was going on recently with Adam 22, he put San Diego on blast, as to saying there's no real artistry out of San Diego. So everybody kind of went in on him, you know what I mean? But that was directed towards Adam 22. Again, the name of the song is Vultures. I'm trying to get this record from my other boy, Bullet Loco out here. He got a song with Rick Rock Beats, Culture Vultures, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, how long are artists gonna continue to give these dudes energy? You know what I'm saying? Like the Adam 22s, the Vlads, whatever. Like how long, you know what I mean? And that was the funny thing about it is like, because I had everybody hitting me like, you should chime in and say something. It's like, I don't want to add to his, you know, because that's the way the internet works. Whether it's good or bad, like you keep a motherfucker trending. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't want to contribute to give this dude any more shine. But he knows exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the crazy part about it is like, if you know, and like I said, we've been talking about the clown shit forever, and it's just the way this internet space works. And you know, because like I said, that conversation lasted like 2 weeks just because everybody wanted it. But it's like you're not all you're doing is helping the dude. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just it's hella interesting. See, I had a question. Since because I know I missed a couple weeks. Is New York playing Drake out there?
They are playing Drake. I'm going to say it's getting a mixed reaction. But radio wise, I'm hearing the STFU, whatever. I'm hearing that record a lot. But to answer your question, yeah, they're playing Drake. They are. My daughter said it's not getting, like she said, most kids are hating on it at her school, but radio here is giving it a shot immediately.
Yeah. I just think that was nothing. I mean, for me personally, and from like nothing stuck. You know what I mean? Like, we've got Too Hard for the Radio playing out this way a little bit, and that's because P-Lo produced it. P-Lo's out the Bay. So
yeah, it's a Bay Area sounding record too. It's like it's got that whole energy. Listen, I know that the record is doing well in Atlanta. I think it ran to Atlanta. Is doing well. And the record I'm talking about, I just forgot the name of it, but I'm hearing it all the time. You're
hearing it all the time out that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back with the name of it in a few, but I know he's getting some love.
I feel like he did himself a disservice dropping that much music. You know what I mean? Like 3 albums in one night. You know, it was like, you know, I didn't want to listen to that for that long. You know, I was just kind of dabbling here and there, but like I said, nothing seemed like nothing really stuck. And I say that only because like when Drake was like popping, you notice every woman in her selfies had Drake lyrics as their captions, and that don't seem to be the case this time around. You know what I mean? So yeah. No, I heard that Mr. Sterling as well, that he dropped that much to get out of the deal. But like I said, I feel like he did himself a disservice, and like I said, nothing really stuck in my opinion. I could be wrong. What you think, mate?
Right now we can only judge on the projects to come after. Only because this was a business move. It wasn't a music move or a fan-based move or to fight Kendrick move. This was a strategic move to get him out of his new deal because of the new owners that are trying to take over UMG. They're about to close out all the artists and shut down a lot of things for UMG. And Drake doesn't want to be a part of that. If he could, and he was locked in for 3 more major albums. So if he had let these albums take its route and just sit one by one, he would be locked in this new deal that's about to come with UMG that a lot of artists are not going to like. So it was kind of, he broke himself out the game.
Okay. Mr. Quantum, what you think of Mr. Quantum? I know Drake's one of your favorites. Were you disappointed?
Mike Lee had his hand up.
I thought he dropped the info in the chat, I believe. Unless you wanted to, did you want to speak on something, Mike?
Oh yeah, nah, bro. Like, well, out here in Dallas, like on the stations, they playing Make 'Em Pay, that STFU and another one. It's like 3 of them that's in rotation on both of the stations out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Iceman is number 1. I mean, the album is number 1. So I mean, I guess, you know, it just didn't feel as when Drake would drop a project before. You know, so I was just curious that I was working in the other markets. So
yeah, Janice FTFU. That's the record I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's getting a lot of love. But I think it's just so much music, man.
Yeah.
It took me till this weekend to get through the whole thing. To this weekend.
I'm not even done.
And it dropped 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah.
It's so much music that, it's crazy because I was just telling a Swerve last night. I was like, damn, there's so many other records came out, and I have not been able to like get through a majority of the albums. You know what I mean? You had mentioned Black, 6 Black earlier. Dope project, I'm sure. I heard a couple of records. I want to hear like that album. That album actually sounds like it's a good project through and through.
Yeah.
I want to listen to it. I haven't even had time. So it's just so much music out here that it's hard to get through all of this stuff, man. And
but that shouldn't matter.
I understand
because it's Drake.
No, I understand.
I mean, that's kind of a valid point. That's kind of a valid point. You know, that's why I say like I just feel like the project's
Drake.
missed. You know,
I'm not a super duper Drake. I'm like, I like Drake. I'm not over like I don't know what that means.
Okay, so let me go into what I was gonna say earlier.
Let's get it. I love Quantum's take on Drake's.
Oh no. You weren't here last week. I'm giving June 24th. I have something to present to the call. We're gonna do that June 24th. What I'm gonna say is this. I've been on this call with y'all. I think what was that? Was it 2022? Maybe early 2022. And your boy has dropped since 2022, and this is for you all to kind of think in your mind. How many times has he dropped since 2022?
I think 3.
Yeah.
Not including these 3 albums.
Not including these 3, but it's gonna come back.
No, these 3 albums will be 1. He dropped 1 last year on Valentine's Day, and then Views.
Yeah. You said Views? You said
Was it Views?
I don't know. Y'all, I'm asking y'all because you all know. The reason why I'm saying this is because and I'm just using you guys as a micro example. The times that I've been on this call that he has dropped, this reaction has been the same since I've been on this call. And it's almost like, well, this one wasn't it, but don't worry, the next one, it's gonna, this one wasn't it, but don't worry, the next one. And I'm just wondering if anyone is because it's not, and again, I'm using you all as a micro example. I'm seeing this shit like kind of across the board. Now, granted, they're really trying to, hit us over the head with, the numbers, he's number 1 on streaming. But I get the same reaction about any project he drops since at least COVID. And so I have to say to myself, like, is anybody going to ever kind of like pick up on that? And that's why I kept putting there no excuses, because you had people that were trying to create a narrative for him that, hey, hip hop is in its lowest state and it's in a dump because Drake's not out. Well, I mean, he dropped some shit last year.
And
so it ran. What was the joint he dropped that everyone liked?
So I'm looking at it. He dropped the 3 this year. He dropped For All My Dogs in 2023 and Honesty Nevermind in 2022.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, each time those things have come out, just from this call alone, it's it was okay. Like, I'm waiting for y'all to tell me, oh, this is the one. This
you
is
missed
the
a
step.
couple,
This
Bionic.
But the problem, the point is, I'm waiting for y'all to say this is the one, this is the step. And so that's where I'm getting a little confused, because if all 3 of these things had worked, would we be saying, oh, it's just a business move? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's always some sort of excuse as to why they're not hitting. And I'm asking the crowd.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
not
no.
buying it. I'm just
I'm with
asking the
you.
crowd.
I'm with you 100% because I've never like legit. I'm not a Drake fan, right? Like I respect some of the stuff he does, and I'll tell everybody like out after may not be nothing at all. Like that's my favorite Drake song. Outside of that, like I ain't rocking with Drake like that. He got a couple of joints here and there that's cool, but across the board, I'm not really rocking with him. And I'm with you. Like it's like what is the hit? You know what I mean? Like what makes him a monster?
Um,
What makes him that guy that everybody claims that he is?
I think we're forgetting that
numbers.
within the last 2 years, Drake was actually wanting to retire, and it's the fans and Kendrick Lamar that actually made his ass get back to rapping and putting any music out, because he was actually about to retire as the king of rap or in his lane, and that's when it all started all over again, and he was not able to quit. So
Okay, Mr. Okay, now Mickey Man, I want you. Hold up, wait, Bionic, hold on, wait, Mickey Man, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm. Let me just kind of explain my position. Much like Bionic, I don't listen to the dude. I'm not a fan. I could get into a whole thing. My problem with what you just said, right? My problem.
We know.
Yeah. My problem with what you just said is this, right? Mm-hmm. So, a major megastar is saying that they were going to retire, right? That's what you're saying was the narrative.
Right.
Because I've never did, because I'm guessing none of this, even the whole thing about the business thing, has never still come out of Drake's mouth. We're only getting these things from the internet, which in itself is an issue. But let's just stay there. So the biggest megastar in the world, my air quotes up, says that he's going to retire. And in saying that he's going to retire, another artist comes out and there's a challenge, and now that makes him not retire, but he's the one on top. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, he had that's regular right there. Anybody's gonna go and protect their crown. Anybody's gonna.
All right, let me add to what his point is, which you saying anybody's gonna protect the crown. Rihanna ain't protecting shit. Rihanna has more number ones than Beyonce. Rihanna has more chart toppers than Beyonce. She's been on the charts longer than Beyonce. Hold on now. But Rihanna never said she's retiring from music. She never said it. Everybody has been patiently waiting for a Rihanna album for 10 years. She ain't said she was giving nobody nothing. She ain't said she was retiring. She didn't say she was coming back. She didn't say shit. You don't have to say anything. You just either do it or you don't. Jay-Z said he was retiring, and that nigga came back and dropped 3 more albums.
He say that every day. He retired.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like Drake doesn't. If Drake wanted to retire, he could just fall the fuck back. He could just go on. Drake is to the point now where literally we all know he could just go on tour. He doesn't have to drop an album. He could just go on tour.
Exactly, because that's who's at the tours, the fans. That's who really matter. These guys sell out the shows. Him and Kendrick and Drake just do shows. Heck with what you say, what they say. Who rocking the shows? That's where the money at anyway.
And Mickey Man, real quick, Mickey Man, that's kind of my point is with that. The reason why I was asking you that is because what happens with him is a lot of coddling, which is why a lot of the things that was talked about a couple years ago, I already picked up on that years ago, but it kind of comes to fruition. These are narratives that are set out there. Again, I'm glad Bionic said what he said about Rihanna. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, you just do it. The whole thing with Isaac Hayes Jr. III, when he came out there talking about, oh, well, hip hop is in a slump because so-and-so isn't out and blah, blah, blah. That's all narratives and promotion for this new album out. And it just, the reason why I asked, and you haven't been on the call, so I completely understand, but why I've asked the call to think about since 2022, how many times he's put out an album, it always seems that there's some sort of excuse why this album was not the greatest, why this one wasn't the greatest. And it's like, from just the Drake fans that I hear, you all keep talking about an album from like almost a decade ago. And like after that, everything else, no pun intended, wasn't the same. So I'm just trying to understand, like, at what point does this mega guy not get the excuse and people just be like, oh, you know, again, I'm going to come back on June 24th to talk about something about this album that I'm not even hearing people talk about. But, and I haven't heard the album. I have no desire to hear it. But my point is, I just want us to start kind of recognizing the excuses for people. Because there shouldn't be, if you're making great music and you're such a great art, there should not be any excuses for you. You know, that's my point.
And not just the excuse thing. When we talk about now, like narratives and pitching narratives, and how, you know, last week me and CL went at it because CL was like, well, Drake broke these records and Drake broke this and Drake broke that. But it was like, he's supposed to break this, but he can't hold it. He can't maintain it. Like, if you drop 44 songs and you are the number one of the top 5 artists in the world, you literally should have 44 of the top 50 spots in the top 50. Like, you should. That only makes sense. Beyonce did it with Cowboy Carter. She did it with the Renaissance. Like, she did the same thing. She didn't have that many because she didn't have that many songs that she put out. But a lot of the narratives start being built. And something just came out today where they were like, you know how everybody was talking about, oh, Drake dethroned Michael Jackson as the only artist with 11 number 1 singles. And they were like, wrong. Drake doesn't have 11 number 1 singles. Drake has been on 11 number 1 singles. Michael Jackson did that shit by his motherfucking self. Drake has 5 number 1 singles.
It hit different.
You know what I'm saying? But the narratives will have you believe, oh, Drake got 11. Drake got 11. No, Drake has 5 solo number 1 singles. Then he's been on 6 with other artists. That's not the fucking same.
Straight up. I feel like his since, like we're saying, where he kind of started to fall off, right? It was at Views or the album after Views when he started saying his stomach was hurting and he wanted to just quit the rap game. Like, he wanted to take care of his health issues that was going on. And ever since then, like, the drive for music for Drake has kind of went down since that timeline. And again, since Kendrick and the fans, since he stated he was really going to retire, that's when Kendrick was like, nigga, take this. Ah! And made that nigga rap again. He wasn't even really trying to put nothing else out. The music, I'm a Drake fan too, and I could say this whole entire timeline since the 2022, the views and up, it kind of start to go down. But it was after he started to say, like, I'm not feeling the music right now. It's not hitting for me right now. I'm not driven right now. My health issues are messing with me. You're not going to get the same Drake. I mean, look at these last 3 albums. Look at the effort in them. You didn't hear no long interlude, no long intro, no real production behind it. It's a whole bunch of hits slapped on. Put this out, maybe give me a shout out here, and it's out. It wasn't a serious, we didn't get the real Drake, the full Drake catalog push. We just got, here's some new Drake.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you know, the ageism in hip hop is going to play a part the rest of this whole, because, you know, for a majority of us, we've been in this hip hop shit since it started. So it's almost like the MJ's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT type conversation. Like, I think for a lot of us, like, I'm not going to put Drake in a conversation with Nas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put Drake in a conversation with Biggie or you know, like, but to some younger people, Drake is their GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like I say, but it's just like, you know, I just, like I said, the impacts of Drake music is just not hitting like it used to. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I was saying, like, before, like, you know, because the bitches love Drake. You know what I mean? And it was like, all their pictures was full of Drake lyric captions there for a couple years. And it ain't happening no more. You know what I'm saying? And again,
right
maybe
now,
it's oversaturation. Maybe it's just, I almost feel like Real Spill, Drake don't know himself. You know,
no.
he's a 40-year-old man still trying to cater to a younger audience. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think he unking himself out the game.
Like that since, you know, because keep in mind, Legend was diehard Drake.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Legend. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the arguments that we used to have was like, yo, is this dude a rapper or a singer? But he ain't no singer. And like, why is he doing all this? Because he can. Like, remember you used to say that? Because he can. And it's like, yeah, but do you need to? And what are you really doing? So I agree 1,000%. He doesn't know himself. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Trying to please the industry. That becomes a problem sometimes.
Valid.
And matter of fact, we've been on that from how he team hops. Who's his team? Who is Drake's favorite basketball team? Who is Drake's favorite?
I thought it was the Raptors. I thought it was the
Raptors, bro.
You say that, but we've seen Drake courtside, dapping up, being a part of this team, rolling with the Celtics, rolling with the Cavs when LeBron was there. We've seen him rolling with the Lakers. We've seen him rolling with Kentucky. We've seen him rolling with UConn. We've seen him rolling with Miami. Like,
he got money. He going to the game.
Yeah, you got fans.
Going to the game. Going to the game is one thing. You guys have all seen how he acts at these games.
He gonna move CL over in Knicks and 9. He gonna move CLC over. Watch.
Here we go.
He's gonna be right next to Spike. He's gonna be right next to Spike Lee.
Like, he got the bread to do it. The thing is, I think that Raymond hit on the head. This is like a ageism argument for real, because I'm only going off of the numbers that I'm seeing, right? And his numbers were so big. I'm not saying like this is the best time. Like you said, there's a lot of music coming out. We're probably just, there's so much coming out, but he took over the top 3 spots. We sort of knew that was going to happen, and then I think most of those records made the Hot 100 this week as well. We knew that was going to happen. So my point is, he had an impact. Will the records have staying power? I think we have yet to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like unfortunately everything is up for sale. I can buy my way into a top 5. Top 3. If I'm Drake, I could probably buy up to a top 3 record. Maybe the top 2 spots aren't for sale. Like, you got to earn that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I heard a big part of their spend was immediately. I'm saying clipping campaign they spent money on, influencers. They got the bread. It makes it so much more. This game is not.
I mean, and Drake is notorious. He's a notorious marketer. You know what I mean? Like that's. He has always said marketing. All his the interviews, he's marketing. So he spends the bread to get his bread. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a big part of the game. But yeah, I'm with my brother B-Tip. Next subject. I was just curious because I'll even say for myself out here, I'm not getting hit up for any new Drake. I'm still getting hit up for like Nokia and that type of shit from requests. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting hit up for nothing new yet. So, you know, I've dropped that too hard for the radio in certain spaces.
Shebang is the only thing that I actually see people talking about.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, no,
and I don't even, haven't been hit up. Record that is.
Yeah, haven't been hit up about that one. So, but let's play a record. See what's happening.
It ain't no one like the one I got. The one I got. Like the one I got. Hey. It ain't no one like the one I got. Like one I got. Like one I got. Yeah. Beautiful. You the one for me. Baby girl, you all I need. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Body looking so good. Way you fitting in them jeans. You got me thinking real nasty. I'm trying to get in between them legs and thighs. Baby, way too fly. Sexy vibe. Attitude, politely rude. Had to make you mine. That's how I like 'em. Pretty and feisty. Witty just like me. I love when she talks dirty. Daddy, come pipe me. It ain't no one like the one I got. Like the one I got. Like the one I got. It ain't no one some, it tastes like peaches. About to pull my MJ and ski and beat it all night and wake up and eat it. She know I'm a freak, she know how I speak. The butcher shop open, I'm in there hanging some meat. This that grown-ups music, good times music. Pour you a drink, light a joint up to it. We're grown and sexy, so appealing and ready. Let's disappear somewhere. Vacate, make babies. It ain't no one like the one I got, like the one I got, like the one I got. It ain't no one like the one I got, like the one I got. It ain't no one like the one I got, like the one I got, like the one I got. It ain't no one like the one I got, like the one I got, like the one I got.
All right. Good record. Good record. Talk to him, Remo. Talk to him. What we got?
Made that 2 days ago. MK Beats is the super producer. My boy MKD. You know what I'm saying? I'll be working.
I'll send you the link.
I can't look at it. See, because
Remo.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Did you AI that record? Or
Yes, that's AI. That's AI. You know me. I'm AI now. See, what I do is I'm on the mic. I'm on the mic. I engineer. I get on the mic. Now I might tweak it. I'm good with engineering now. I know what I'm doing when I'm on these mic, when I'm on these stuff. But I'm on the mic. I'm writing every lyric. I'm putting the melody in. That's not the AI. I don't let the AI do all that.
Okay, so you're using the AI as a tool.
Yes, the beat is even my producer. The beat is even my producer. Not the beat is not even AI.
All right. Well, it's a good record. I thought it was a good record. It's a good little funky record. Before that, we had PJ Morton, Sell My Soul. He's got a dope project coming along the way. Saturday nights, Sunday mornings is gonna be the title of it. Go check it out. But PJ Morton's dope. Definitely in the, kind of in the D'Angelo bag a little bit, if y'all heard that for sure, you know what I mean? But a couple new singles right there are out off the project. But that project's coming in, I believe, in June, which is around the corner. Crazy. But hey, I'm gonna pass things over to you, man. It was good to see everybody. Life was lifing a little bit for me the past couple weeks, but glad to be back with y'all and plan to be back again next Wednesday. But I got to roll, so I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the Knicks in the finals. Better, the Knicks are like my Raiders. The leagues are better when they're winning. You know what I'm saying? So
big facts. Big facts. I like that PJ Morton record. That was one I had us stuck over here. We was trying to figure that out. Dope record.
I think he's got about like 4 singles off the project he's released now. But again, the name of the project is Saturday Night, Sunday Mornings, dropping in June. So be on the lookout for that. Super groovy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I liked it. That's dope. All right, I'm gonna try to pull up some music real quick. Speaking of sports and everything,
because I wanted to catch Remo last week before he left.
Go ahead.
Remo. So you said you are on the mic.
Yeah.
So you're singing.
I sing somewhat. I ain't got the voice like you think, but like engineering does a lot, bro. You can do a lot.
No, I'm well aware. Yeah. And the reason why I'm asking is because, I know how Red gets down, and I know how you get down somewhat. Right. And I was going to issue the challenge to literally do what you say that you were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's great. That's great. Sometimes I do show the process too. I do. I give little videos of showing the process.
Because, again, I've done it, I've worked on it, and I've argued in favor of it, but I've argued in favor of, like I said, using it as a tool for. And
my fault. I didn't want to but I sell. I'm a writer, so this is how I sell songs.
No, I'm aware, but that's why I was asking: are you on the mic singing? Because I know people that will write. They'll write it. They'll pen it. They'll do the lyrics. They're not doing the melody.
Right. I get you.
But then they're saying, oh, I'm the writer. You did not do that melody. You know
right. Which makes a big difference.
Yeah, me and Big Red had a talk one day. I was like, "Hey, I need you to pin me something." Hey man, can I put it in Suno to do the melody? No, I asked you to pin something. I'll worry about the melody. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want you to put it in there. Like, I want you to put pen to paper or fingers to keys. You know what I'm saying? Write the joint, put it in like write it how you feel like it should be delivered, and then I'll go from there. And that's the one thing that, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna put forth to you and him. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's all good. Like you, like I love that because I actually go in and I get you because I do write a lot of songs and I do like I did at first write without getting on the mic. I didn't know nothing about the pro. Matter of fact, I've been rocking so long, the pro wasn't there. Then when the pro came and you could start, taking your, everything like coming out the studio, like you going in the studio, you just right, and you just start to give it there and tweak it. Because I'm not a singer, but I could hold melody, right? I know what I want when I'm writing it because I don't write with no beat. I write with YouTube beats. So I write with beats that producers give me. I got 3 producers that be around because I manage artists. So I write to them beats before I got papers of my writing. I publish all my writing before I even put it on Suno.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Right. Yeah, so I'm doing a process, because I want to get paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and there's a lot of gray area. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of debate following the stuff now. And I'm just, I sit back and I laugh at a lot of it because I'm like, like I said, I support using it for how you need to use it. But at the same time, like even when I was using it, I'm actually redoing the record from scratch. You know what I'm saying? The first time I used it, I was, hey, this is my beat, boom, 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 boom. And then I'd remake the beat from scratch, alter it, change it, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm re-singing, I'm changing melodies, blah, blah, blah. But everything, you know what I'm saying? I was doing it that way versus saying, oh, this came out of Suno.
Right, because you couldn't even get Suno to keep the beat at first before the pro.
Right.
Right. It would change the beat up every time. Like, say if you just wrote the hook and then you're like, damn, I need to get a feeling. And then you started the lyrics after that. That was a whole different beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just said it changed up. Once you do it that one time without pro, that was it. You won't get the same beat ever again. It's just gonna kick it out to you one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said, I was never worried about that because I was redoing the beat or anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like I said, it was just one of those things that was a challenge I was going to issue to y'all. So it's like you're still using it as a tool, but you're not being so dependent on it. And even with this joint and some of the voice changers and stuff like that, like go ahead and sing it. Go ahead and sing it the way that you like, the way that you feel like it should be, and then go to 11 Labs and swap out the voice. You know what I'm saying? Or do it through the I forget what it's called in Suno.
Oh yeah, because that's what you can do with the pro. Like when you after you right, you changing up the voice, you tweaking. They got the
that's what
you
I
putting
do.
in my soft 50, not hard. You know what I'm saying? Putting the changing the voice modulation. That's what it's called on there, like a voice modulator. So you could.
I call my dude Suno Mars. So I use my voice. I sing, and when I sing it, it goes in the way I want to go, and then they go in and they tweak it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm with you on that one, pretty much.
Right, because I'm not a singer. If you're gonna say I'm gonna sound like Mr. Kermit. I might sound like Big Bird. I don't know. Like it's not gonna sound like how you hear the song. I just know how to manipulate it.
Right.
Nah, like I said, I was just gonna throw that challenge out to y'all. That was it.
Yeah,
I take the
but I take the challenge. I love to watch people watch me write. I love it. Because it don't take a lot. It don't take a long
We need to
time.
drop the song for next week. What we doing?
So this is great. We got a battle. Got an AI battle going on over here. This is Suno Mars versus
Remo the A&R.
Michael Saxon. You got Remo said I can keep my names original. It's all good. Let's play some music. We're gonna come back. There is some good stuff. I mean, I just don't want to lose the original, but Then we're gonna have to try to find a balance for it all.
CO, that's the thing though. I'm not looking for the computer to take over. I want these humans to say, I want that record. Let's go. Let's do this paperwork. Let's get it.
Got you. All right, let's get into it. Check it out. Oh, wait. I'm bugging out. I didn't even share my strings. 1 second, y'all. We got things going on over here like crazy.
And side note, random fact. Did you know that Spike Lee is the reason why the fitted cap market took off?
The fitted cap market is Spike Lee is the reason behind that. Share.
Okay. Spike Lee, this is when the I forget what year it was, but this is when one of the years the Yankees were in the World Series. Spike Lee wanted a red Yankees fitted. Back then, they only made hats in team colors. He had to go to New Era and ask them to make him a red hat because he wanted to match what he had. They then had to go petition George, whatever his name is, and the Yankees owners and stuff. They approved it for a limited run of 500 hats, just so Spike Lee could get his red Yankees fitted. When they saw how popular that was, all of a sudden, all the hats come in different colors now. And that's the reason why the fitted hat market took off, thanks to Spike Lee.
And I mean, think about how many stories are out there like that, and how many brothers and sisters got no royalty for that idea. But shout out to Spike Lee, innovative by nature, and New Era's rich ever since. I mean, they've been doing their thing. All right, let me get into some music. Check it out.
I just killed the parking lot. Outlaw, pop, blueprint, no rocks. Big boy, rocks at the mansion, drinking scotch. I just killed the parking lot. I just killed the parking lot. The fuck is that, man? $500,000 in my parking spot. Trap niggas waiting on doctor drop. Yo bitch waiting on doctor call. They waiting on doctor fall down. But I continue to bow. Walking around the house, drinking scotch on the rocks. Trap nigga on the charts. Cash stay up, boom, doc. I put baggage in my watch. Street nigga, I might do $1 million man trap march. Day-to-day lifestyle. Get racks on me right now. Get stacks on me right now. I only break bread with my niggas. I only relate to the dealers. I hustle with the gorillas and go spend that shit on chinchillas. Hey, drugs, cars, shoot, star, Walla, models. Got a whole lot of cake, steaks, snakes, fake flights, ice. We just living life. Chevy, box, fur, fox, champagne, yachts. I just killed the parking lot. Outlaw, pop, blueprint, no rocks. Big boy, rocks at the mansion, drinking scotch. Walking around the mansion, diamonds on me dancing, taking shots of Louis 13. Spoil my bitch in Louis. Nigga, keep it moving. Watch out, nigga, you a groupie. Watch out, Cuban, heavy duty, ice, ballin' like I'm Rudy. If I pull it, then I'm shooting. Yeah, I'm always in the newest. Most of these niggas, they my students. Chopper, Russian, lawyer, Jewish. Bust down Monday, plain Jane Tuesday. Too much cap, boy, you goofy. Rich nigga, but I don't want no sushi. No thanks. I pour the champagne out for all of my niggas ain't here no more. I'm riding solo, stacking these M's cause the streets ain't real no more. For real though. 20 racks just for a coat. For real though. Go bottles, let's make a toast. For real though. Go cough syrup on my fresh toast. For real though. Put on 6s on the roads. Drugs, cars, superstars, Walla, models. Got a whole lot of cake, steaks, snakes, fake flights, ice. We just living life. Chevy, box, fur, fox, champagne, yachts. I just killed the parking lot.
All right, we're back in the New Music Wednesday movement over here. Mike Lee, go ahead and tell everybody who that was.
Okay, well, that was Young Dolph's song, produced by Drum Majors ATL. That's a new production team I'm working with. So, well, we're about to put a playlist out of all their major songs they did. They got about 10 songs from Dolph. They done did songs for Rich Kids, Nelly, Joel Santana, Rick Ross, Meek Mills, but like nobody really knows their production. So I'm like, well, bro, give me all them songs. Let me start put together in a playlist so I can start to get y'all sound out there so that people can know who y'all is. Young Dro, Young LA, Rashida, Pastor Troy, Gucci Man. They got at least about a couple hundred songs in the catalog, man, that a lot of people haven't heard.
Dope shit. Shout out to Dolph. Before that, I actually played an artist by the name of Leaf. Y'all might have known her from before, but she had a new record called In Your Dreams. So that's what that song was. Shout out to Renee McLean. He created the Power Summit. Also is a music executive. Does some big song acquisitions and catalog acquisitions. His daughter, that's who she is. So that's what that was right there. I'm sure y'all saw Ray J get knocked out this weekend. I don't know what the hell was going on with that, but this entertainment shit. We should be billionaires off of the stupid shit we do that we just don't monetize. I swear to God. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see a lot of celebrity boxing fights now because I'm tired of like some of these guys need to get knocked out. He needed that knockout. He needed that wake up call. You want to run around here, what you call it, with all that nigga babble and bullshit. And there it is. You done got knocked out. So anyway, that went down. At the same time, shout out to South Carolina as a state. I seen that they finally stood up together, Democrats and Republicans, to shut down the redistricting. Huge deal. Shout out to the state of South Carolina. Stood up to the president's racist scheme to steal and control votes in the different state levels. And they said no. It's a big deal that we should be paying attention. I hope everybody's going out to go vote in this primary. This is probably going to be the most important mid-election that we've ever had. And I hope people are not stupid and like, oh, I'm not going to vote. You got to vote. You got to vote like the other side if you don't like what's happening. So that's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep it there. But go ahead, Bionic.
Yeah, did you see post-fight thing with Ray J? Now, we all know Ray J just be talking, you know what I'm saying? Just be stirring the pot and talking or whatever. But after the match, you know what I'm saying, Ray J confronted Super Hot, whatever his name is, talking about, bruh, we had a plan, you fucked it up. As if like the fight was supposed to be fixed a certain way, as if, people are speculating, like, was the fight supposed to be fixed in your favor? Was the fight supposed to go 5 rounds or however many rounds max? Like, was he supposed to take a fall? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Ray J basically is outed the whole system, trying to show off or show out or whatever, basically saying, hey, some of this stuff is predetermined, which we already assume a lot of times anyway. But it's like, Ray J, shut your damn mouth, man. Like, if you go and look at the fight, dude didn't even throw a punch at you the entire first round. The entire first round, he didn't throw a single punch and dropped your ass in the second round. Like, come on, man. What was he supposed to do? Not punch you the entire fight?
How did he get that lump on his head, though? That's the question I had. Because if you got boxing gloves on, you ain't supposed to get no, like, you might get, overall, but you're not supposed to get no specific lumps.
No,
how did that happen?
They had the MMA gloves on.
Oh, they had the MMA gloves. Yeah, that's more direct.
Okay. It was an MMA fight.
Got it.
Yeah, because
so the story is don't commit no crimes with Ray J because he's snitching if he get caught.
Yeah, basically. And what's the name? Johnny Manziel fought on that same card.
I missed that.
He fought some podcast dude, beat the shit out of him. So
is this a reasonable, like, is this a good future move? Like, I feel like it was entertaining.
I mean,
I feel like it was entertaining.
Honest, bro, we've had celebrity boxing forever. You know what I'm saying? I vividly remember the Manute Bowl versus Refrigerator Perry fight. You know, like,
who won that?
Manute Bowl beat the shit out of Refrigerator. Was it Refrigerator Perry? I think it was.
Manute Bowl for Refrigerator Perry.
Yes. Like this is like 15 years ago, bro. Like we've been had celebrity boxing, man. But what's super wild right now is Donald Trump building this UFC ring in front of the White House. And it's okay, but Obama wore a suit and the whole internet blew up.
Obama wanted to play basketball and they were talking about him forever. This shit is out of control, man. At this point, we just got like a white nigga president. That's out of his mind. That's it. He do white shit. He do white nigga shit.
At one of the Knicks games, man. That what is that going to be like? Are they going to be cheering for him at the Knicks game?
He'll get booed something nice because everybody likes Mondani.
He'll get booed.
You get booed crazy.
Hey man, Mondani eating, bro.
They're going to delay the game too. You know, it's going to be a delay because they have to have all the security.
That bastard! I can't stand these fucking bitches that come into the Knicks game fucking about. Yo, man, don't come to the Knicks game, bro. We don't want you there. It's just that simple.
Like I said, shout out Mondani though, because he really eating in New York right now. He really doing it up for y'all, bro.
Well, I think he's doing it up so dope because the whole base is behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's sort of special. Like you got everybody behind him, and he's making real moves.
But the crazy thing is remember they was like, oh, he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that, and that man did everything he promised so far.
Bingo.
Like, and somebody was like, yo, Mondani's about to mess up because he's running out of campaign promises because he's delivering on everything. Like, you know, hey man, it's amazing, man.
How y'all feeling about him up there, CO?
People love him in New York City. He's doing good. So, yo, he fixed one of the biggest issues we have, which is deed theft. People stealing people's houses. He fixed that shit within 2 weeks. People got their homes back. People are going to jail. People got straight up court cases. He's shutting it down. And that was in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was just saying, for those that don't know that, that's when like you could have a grandparent that owns property and someone comes in and takes their deed, sells it. They'll buy their deed. I heard they were taking them even. They wasn't even putting up money for a lot of those deeds, and getting away with it. So I mean, it's interesting, man, because I've seen people when he got elected, like, oh, watch, they about to run New York City to the ground. But everything I keep hearing is, positive. So I don't know if that's just a narrative.
What media? So the thing is, the media, right, is ran by certain people. We know this already.
Oh, and let me be clear. These are just folks online. I'm not even talking about the media. I haven't really heard the media say nothing about the boy. They haven't.
Yeah, because he's doing so good. And what happens is that he's a Muslim, right? And he's also a person that stated publicly that if Benjamin Netanyahu steps foot in New York, he'll have him arrested due to international law. And they tried everything to get him not to win. And he has exceeded in such a quick time that the fear of a black and brown planet, it's just terrifying to certain people. So he's doing so well that other quote unquote, what do you call it? Democratic socialists, and now Muslim democratic socialists are becoming popular in their cities, in their towns, in Senate, in Congress. And if he continues to be successful, naturally so you're hearing it in Texas, right? You're hearing it in the Carolinas. You're hearing it all over the country. There are other people that are similar to him that have similar ideas that actually want to fix problems in your cities, in your states and towns that will mess around and win, and it will take out the old bullshit. So that's what's going on.
It's a paradigm shift. I got you.
Bingo.
I mean, they allegedly, everything has like a pendulum swing. You know what I'm saying? When the pendulum swings too far to one side, it's going to swing back hard the other way. Traditionally. And with Trump doing what he's doing, there's a lot of things that are going to have to be undone. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully all his bullshit now will lead to some good shit later. But only time will tell.
Hey man, I don't know if y'all following what's happening in Texas, but this dude, he endorsed a guy by the name of Ken Paxton. Paxton has been around like damn near 15 years. I can say I don't even know how he's done it, but this is fucking Texas, and so I don't even know why I would be asking that damn question. This guy has been indicted, really convicted of bribery and fraud. The shit never went to the Texas legislature because they gave him an out to where he would need to do community service, learn some civil laws or some shit. They got this fool on video, his staff on video, like burning voting papers, and he's still around, and he just won the primary. And who was backing him? None other than the biggest crook. Like, that's the type of shit that goes on. It is just amazing. It is amazing to me how much people's morals have no activity in any of the voting process.
Well, I don't even know what to say about all of that, man, because the fix is already in, man.
People make exceptions for shit that on their side. Like, we kind of touched on it earlier where it's like, oh, you a Drake super fan, you making excuses for his bullshit. But let another artist do it and you be like, man, that shit whack, da 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 da. Like, y'all say y'all want to be tough on crime and then y'all vote Donald Trump in. Like, how you want to be tough on crime and then you vote Donald Trump in office? Like, and the thing is like what a lot of people get messed up is impeachment doesn't necessarily mean you're kicked out of office. Impeachment doesn't necessarily mean that you go to jail. You know what I mean? Like, impeachment is a process to say that you did some fucked up shit and you got caught. That's what impeachment is. The man got impeached twice and still got reelected as a president. Then let's go to all his legal issues. Let's go to all his fucked up business practices, all this stuff. Like, it's wild, man. It's wild to see.
Bingo. Let's play some more music. You already know. Name is Kavi Sinatra with a K. Kavi Sinatra. Song's called Calling for You. So check that joint out. Before that, I think I played new R&B group from Def Jam called 2BYG. And the song's called I Want You. And before that, we had an exclusive from Quantum. Quantum, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, that was Jada and Saya featuring Murs. It's called Golden Sound. Now, the interesting thing about that, Jada is Ninth Wonder's daughter. So she was the one on the production. And I guess they have a group, Jada and Saya. I guess they're coming out with some new stuff. It is up on Digiwaxx. But I got that this week, and I was like, that's interesting. Because I've been seeing him post his daughter with Murs recently. And I think she just graduated or something like that. But yeah, that's Ninth Wonder's daughter.
Hard body. I liked it. And then Murs was on that too?
Yeah. He was the last person.
What's up with him? What's the latest one? You played a Murs record 2 weeks ago also, I want to say.
I mean,
Somewhat
probably
on
Murr's been
am I
creating on
bugging?
the
last
low.
year.
Murr's been creating on the low. Like he been really working. Like he ain't released nothing yet, but he been really working.
Well, no, actually, he put out his last album last year. He really did. He retired from making albums, and that might be what you think about CL, but that was like last year when I posted some Murs stuff up. It was either last year or 2024, one of them.
No, sir. You submitted a song like 2-3 weeks ago that had Murs on it.
I don't remember that.
The other
He's doing
thing,
collabs, but he ain't really dropping nothing of his own though.
Yeah,
the
you
other
spoke of this. You spoke of this person a couple weeks ago, bro. That's what CL's referring to.
the other
Spoke of
thing that makes that
Murs?
interesting.
Yep.
Nah, it had to be somebody else because Murs. I haven't submitted nothing for Murs since last year.
You the only person to talk about people we don't know.
I don't know. Y'all remembering something from last year?
No. Time ain't moving that fast, sir.
Hey, the other thing that makes that
Fuck that.
interesting
Go
is
next.
if that's Jada, if that's Ninth's daughter, she was born with 90% hearing loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
she has cochlear implants.
You know, I think I heard him mention something like that, man. So that just makes it even more interesting, man. So
Yeah,
shout out to Jada.
My bad, guys. Over here trying to just get everything together. Yeah, I don't know who played. I think maybe it wasn't you that played that record with Murs on it, but somebody played something with Murs about 2 weeks ago, and we jumped on it. We were like, all right, this is one. You know what I mean? So all good.
It wasn't me then, because I haven't submitted nothing for Murs since last year up until now.
It's only right. Okay, let's find some more new music. There's a lot of new joints, as we know. Like I said,
I just got back in the country. What I miss?
oh man, great argument about Drake. Discussion. What an argument.
You still want to talk about Drake?
More Drake. The Knicks is on fire now. I think basketball ran the conversation early because the Knicks ain't been to the championship in 27 years.
Somebody get the brooms.
The broom was crazy. All right, let's hear a little boom bap. Tell me what y'all think about these joints. The Chicago Kid. Song's called Back Up, and before that we heard I forgot what it was. What's happening? What's that? Before that we heard Static Selector and I forgot who the artist is. Yeah, Lord Show, something like that. Anyway, new music, you already know. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, as they have now become the first live show on Netflix. Radio is now becoming, I think it's coming back, man. I mean, I wanted to ask while Raymond was here too, is this the way that radio comes back and now creates another revenue model for itself? Is it going to be go to my Prime app, go to my Netflix app, go to my Tubi app and catch my show in addition to listening to me on the radio station? Bionic, what's your thoughts?
I don't think so. The main reason why I say I don't think so is because your podcasts are already doing that, right? So you have podcasters that have 4-hour-long shows, 3-hour-long shows. And they don't necessarily have anybody, they got to pay their studio costs or whatever, but they don't have any other real big overhead. They don't have any bosses per se outside of if they have, sponsors or whatever, endorsements and stuff like that. So this is just radio playing catch up. This isn't radio coming back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're already behind the ball because, I mean, hell, you got Bomani Jones got his podcast 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Just straight on sports. You got Cameron doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? You got Joe Button doing their thing. And now here comes the Breakfast Club on Netflix. And it's like Netflix could really reach out to any of those and have them on. That wouldn't necessarily make an additional spot for radio per se. And let's be honest, the radios fucked themselves when they tried to syndicate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to have local morning shows, local hosts, and then all of a sudden Tom Joyner's in every market. And I can't think of his name, but you get my point. Like, everybody is in every market now. They syndicated every damn body. So it's not like radio can come back. It'll just be like, oh, Jamie Foxx has now got his show on Netflix. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Smiley has his show on Amazon Prime. Like, that's not doing it for some of these other guys in these smaller markets.
Right. But my question is it a new revenue stream that can help to save or make up for what radio missed when the dollars was digital?
Like I said, I don't really think so. I think radio is just playing catch up.
Okay, we got Momo over here. We got Quantum Leap. Remo, go ahead, Momo.
I'm gonna jump in real briefly. I'm not an expert here in the media industry. As you know, I love to support the Digiwaxx line, but I did notice that Power 105 is somewhat creating like a podcast. So I started to see that as another stream of revenue for them. I think a lot of the radio stations or popular shows that on the radio that get a lot of views are going to also transition to the business structure of like a podcast. And then most podcasts are now streaming. So I think that's how they're going to continue to stay relevant, especially to people who are now more into streaming, like the new upcoming generation and stuff. So I think it's to appeal to new generations. The younger listeners are not really listening to the radio as much as we did in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. And I do see it as another stream of revenue, which is why I guess it's such a big milestone for them, because they're the first to do that. And I imagine that more radio stations or more shows on the radio stations, especially like Funkmaster Flex and whatnot, they may go the podcast route as well.
I mean, are you ready to like turn on your Netflix and flick through the station similar to how you would do on your dial? I don't know. Quantum, what's your thoughts, brother?
I think Remo was up. Remo was up.
Brother Remo.
I was going to say it sounds like both is right. Because it's like a late situation, and if they didn't have the podcast, would they even have went to Netflix? Right? If it wasn't that podcast feel more than the radio appeal, you know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, I definitely think it's going to be another source of income. Because like the sister said, here comes 105, you know what I'm saying? And probably another one's going to follow right after that. They might not hit the same apps, because somebody said it in the chat. It's 1 million apps. So it's a lot of room for each station to eat on something different, a different type network.
I think the bag up front was pretty significant from Netflix for the content. So that's why I'm like, well, that's another revenue stream. If I'm a radio station and let's say they're saying, hey, look, every quarter we're going to give you $3 million. That's $12 million on my book for the year that I can just sort of use to keep my business going, potentially. Quantum, what's your thoughts, brother?
Okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that, because that was one thing that people were failing to mention. It is clearly a new revenue stream because they've already gotten paid for it. The question is, why are they doing it? And this is why I say people are missing one very in-your-face factor. CL, you're in New York. Have you ever turned on the Breakfast Club? Like, have you ever been up early enough to turn on the Breakfast Club?
I'm different because I have daughters, and yes, if they miss school or whatever, I have to be up to take care of them. Okay. Now, have you ever, on a day,
real quick,
go ahead.
Have you ever tried to call into the Breakfast Club?
No.
Do you know people that have tried to call into the Breakfast Club?
No.
Do people call into the Breakfast Club?
Yes.
Now, that's the part that people are missing. What they have done is made this interactive on Netflix, meaning people are going to see this around the world. If you happen to be up, no matter where you are, if you're in Taiwan and you have Netflix and you happen to see Netflix on at that time, you're going to be able to call in and possibly interact on this show. Now, you might not get in. But one thing that used to happen to me, and one of the reasons why I hate terrestrial radio, there's a whole story behind why I hate terrestrial radio. It has a lot to do with me thinking that I could request anything on terrestrial radio. And it included Marley Mar's The Symphony. But what I will say is, when 97.9 first started up here in Houston, this is back in 1991, I would call up all the time thinking that I was going to get this song played, right? Because the station motto was, "This is your station." So what did that do? That made me continue to listen to the radio with my young mind, not knowing how the radio worked. But in doing that, I'm now a listener daily, trying to call in to this station. Now you have Breakfast Club, who's already been a podcast in the podcast space on YouTube. They get this big deal from Netflix. It's working because people are watching, but I watch it. They don't do it live. They post up the show later and they post the interviews later. When you have a situation now where it's being done live, well, that's going to possibly bring in way more viewership, because people are now going to want to possibly get in and be heard around the world live through those call-ins. That's the one thing that people are missing. That's the difference between all the names that y'all just mentioned, Joe Budden, any of these folks. If they're just showing a podcast on a Prime Video or Netflix or whatever, what they're doing is trying to possibly create a situation that makes this interactive on a worldwide level. So in actuality, it is kind of a first. And when it's time for that new contract for Netflix, if it is successful, well, then those M's go up when it's time for them to sign a contract again. Definitely a new revenue stream.
That was well said. And I'm saying, like, yeah, I was wondering myself. I'm happy you said what you said, because I didn't realize that part of it, it being internationally subscribed to and live, where people can be, we live in different time zones. So imagine if you're in the UK and it's 8 p.m. Well, not that late, but let's say it's 2 p.m. and you're at work, you can listen to the Breakfast Club on some chill. Like, that's sort of dope, I'm excited for it. I keep saying, like, our media, this is the time to continue to build what you have, because these new models are coming and it's going to happen like that. And either you're going to be in a position to be a plug and play, or you're going to be in a position to say, hey, I can do that with you, or you're not. So everybody stay on your business. Make sure you got your podcast and your platform together, because this is only one of many models to come. That's all I got to say about it.
But imagine real quick if you start seeing people now doing their podcasts live, right? And
I think that's what
hasn't been done before. Yeah, I don't think that it's not something that hasn't been done before. But listen, what if you start getting everybody, like right now, the average person listens to or watches a podcast on an archive. But imagine if what they're doing creates a trend where everybody's trying to do their podcast live. Essentially, what do you now have again? Live radio. You have live radio. You have live radio.
That's what I'm saying.
That's essentially what radio is. Radio was just live at the time. You were tuned in and it was live at the time. And if they create a space to where people are wanting to hear it live, not on an archive, you've pretty much brought the circle back around to its first point.
I love it.
I ain't paying for it.
And the world is, the local part of it still matters, because we still listen to Breakfast Club on 105.1, but, it's quickly going from that to iHeart's app, Odyssey's app, I can almost listen to anything anywhere in the world whenever I want. So hold on. We got to focus here on the business because at the end of the day, I love what's going on with the radio thing. I hate Swerve, man. This guy ain't shit. Anyway, Swerve is terrible, man. Terrible friend. Terrible friend. No, I agree, man. I think it's a way to rebuild. And that's why I'm like, yo, is this going to be the way for radio to sort of come back? That's all I'm saying. A lot of distractions over here. A lot of distractions. All right.
Are they good distractions?
Oh man, very good.
Okay.
Good.
I got you.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I
understand.
I'm just trying to stay focused, man. I think I'm gonna play one more
that camera
song.
that's on you, did it accidentally flip to the other side? Did y'all knock it down and flip to the other side where we can see what happened to the camera?
Say that again.
I said, did your camera that's on you right now, is it gonna accidentally fall down and flip to the other side?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could. I wish I could. Share all the experiences that we have here at the Penthouse on a weekly basis. But we gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it professional.
This guy,
no doubt.
And keep it going. When y'all come to New York, man, I can't wait for y'all to just pop up one time and just check out what's happening. All right, we got about what? We might end a little early today. Anybody got any new records? Feel free to send them in. Let me play this record right here.
Yeah. New country, same bad girl energy. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Everywhere me touch turn into a movie. Different time zones, same waistline action. Whole airport know when me passing through it. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Sunset skin with the flashlights glowing. One more island, one more city. Still collecting memories like trophies. Dubai, San Pandem on my dress. Last week Paris, no more back on the coast. Phone full of boarding pass screenshots. Come my lifestyle, never seen one place. Long customs officer smile when him see me. Come a passport tick like a novel now. Every flight got somebody watching, asking where you headed next. Window seat with the shades half open. Ocean clouds look painted below me. Tiny bottles lined up by the tray table while me play the soundtrack. The turbulence softly, no limits. No anchors, just movement and sunlight. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Everywhere me touch turn into a movie. Different time zones, same waistline action. All airport know me passing through it. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Sunset skin with the flashlights glowing. One more island, one more city. Still collecting memories like trophies. We look, next flight, touchdown, outside. Passport stamp, passport stamp. St. Lucia breeze through my girls tonight. Next month, maybe Tokyo neon lights. Me collect accents and tan lines. Like souvenirs, money can't fully buy. Some people wait all year for vacation. Me just wake up and book another journey. Cause freedom look better on me lately than sitting still explaining myself repeatedly. Suitcase wheels echo to marble lobbies. Fresh flowers waiting inside penthouse suites. Every destination teach me something new. Mostly how big the whole world really is. One life, too much world to see. No slowing down, not yet. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Everywhere me touch turn into a movie. Different time zones, same waistline action. Whole airport know when me passing through it. Passport stamp after passport stamp. Sunset skin with the flashlights glowing. One more island, one more city. Still collecting memories like trophies.
All right, New Music Wednesdays. We're back. New music, of course. I played a couple of different joints there. That last song is a girl named Surreal, and the song's called Passport Stamp. And probably, I don't know. I mean, that's Camp Low.
No, but I have that record in my laptop.
Okay.
Not this record, but
dope.
Same.
So, before that, we heard a record from an artist by the name of. Don't get me wrong. Hold on one second. Let me get my list right. Trim. She's signed to Atlantic Records. That song's called Coconut Water. Trim, Coconut Water. Again, just new joints. We going in, playing whatever we can. Keep the energy going and flowing. And before that, we heard K-Camp. Reese LaFair. It's called Gentleman. Yeah, it's a little raunchy, but hey, it is what it is. So that's the record right there. And just playing songs, man. Playing songs. All right. Anybody got any thoughts? Anything they want to say? Anything they liked? Anything they didn't like? Talk to me. Let me know what you think about the music. Trash it, pass it, spin it, kill it.
I mean, I like the last joint, mostly because she was talking about something other than the normal. You know what I'm saying? Get your passports. Get some change your time zone. Get a little bit of a different culture in your life while you can. So I like the energy of that song, and then of course because it was on a Camp Low track, so that just kind of give it an A+. It's good to hear something for K Camp every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's raunchy, so you got to make something for a little bit of everybody.
Bingo. I like you too. All right. Anybody else? Okay. I don't know, man. I be trying to share, man. I try to open it up.
I just feel like that coconut. I feel like that coconut water. That song is gonna be okay for the summer, but a lot of chicks that got fish water gonna be screaming coconut water. They probably.
Oh boy! Oh shit!
Hey, see, what was the name of that last song again? That had that. What is that sample?
Passport Stamp. That's not even out yet. I just played that because I got it sent as so I just wanted to share it. You know what I mean? See what people thought about it.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool song, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, sampled something for me, but I can't off the top of my head.
It was Camp Low.
Oh, it was Camp Low.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Luciano was the name of the song.
Talking about Lucini.
Lucini coming from the
sorry.
sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple other things I want to talk about before we all get off. Number one, shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. She lost an incredible amount of weight. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but she looks incredible. So shout out to her for that. Number one. Number two, Meek Mill is going through it with LeBron, with Nike over LeBron James drop. They pretty much did a drop and they called it Dreams and Nightmares, which he was supposed to be a part of initially, but they sort of like X'd him out of it. So somewhat of a beef. My question is, does he have a legit beef if his brand is Dream and Nightmares? He didn't do an official, I guess, agreement or sign anything document-wise, but they still took his brand and his likeness and his name and put it behind a sneaker drop and didn't include him on it. So my question to y'all is, does he have a legit beef when it comes to that?
I believe he do, because if you basically, you know what I'm saying,
if the paperwork is right, he definitely does.
And it was your song that pretty much, you know what I'm saying, arrowheaded it, whatever, I believe he deserves somebody.
Here's the question: does Meek own the rights to Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, I mean that's his
Just because he made the song don't mean he got the rights to it.
Well, that's a fact.
Does he have the rights to that?
I'll put it like this.
Project?
Okay, I'll put it like this, right? You and Pepsi are talking about a Strong Side Radio concert, right?
Correct.
You guys are like, yo, we're gonna do the Strong Side Radio concert, and we're gonna do a special T-shirt drop for it. right? And we're gonna bring in Converse to do it. We're gonna have the line, the whole line.
Right.
A year down the line, they're like announcing the Strong Side Radio joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do any paperwork with you. They just like the name. They also saying, well, we didn't do anything because Strong Side Radio is not trademarked. So you know what? We're just gonna do it ourselves, and we're gonna do the deal with Converse as well. We're gonna drop the merch line.
And they still gonna use your name.
And they're gonna still use it.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
No. And yes, he has an argument. Yes, he has a right to argue.
And that's sort of the same thing here.
Yeah.
You know, where he's using your name and your culture to profit and sell sodas and in this case sneakers.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I'm bringing that up to say that's just like an idea. I think that a lot of times we're too damn, we don't do things always for the money. Like our minds are not always wired about bread.
Yeah, forget all that handshaking. Get my money.
We trust, right? It's just like, yo, man, you know, you say you want to do it, that you grew up with or something like that. He got the job at Nike or Converse or Puma or Pepsi or some company, and you known him your whole life, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? He knows you dope, and vice versa. And then some bullshit happens later on, and the company decides, well, we're gonna do this shit anyway, and they run away and they sold, I don't know, $5 million worth of sneakers. And you get nothing out of it. And they use your brand. I think that shit is fucked up.
That's definitely messed up. And he definitely has a reason to have some complaints to raise some complaints. However, if you did all of this based off of a handshake in a back room playing pool over scotch and cigars, maybe you are part of the problem.
Yeah. That's the same thing that Michael Parsons was trying to tell Jerry Jones, that I can't do nothing without my agent. Even though we hung out and did this, and you said we had an agreement. No, we have not agreement until my agent get involved.
Exactly.
Same
and
thing.
that's the reason why people in the positions they in.
Right, and I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, and a company, well, oil company was saying, well, we want to get the naming rights on this arena, Jerry, right? And they went and hung out at the golf course, and they kicked it and everything, and Jerry said, you know what, this is a good idea. I guarantee you he would not do that deal without his attorney being involved.
No, he sure ain't. He finna say, let my people contact your people, and we'll get it settled.
You damn right.
That's exactly how that conversation gonna end and starting in.
Right.
Bingo. Momo, what's your thoughts?
I was just going to say, I think one, when it comes to legal parameters, the term dreams and nightmares, I understand can't be trademarked because it's a common terminology, but it's the name of his album. So his album is copywritten, but it doesn't prevent another entity from using the term dreams and nightmares. So if he wanted to, if Big Mel wanted to always profit from a business deal pertaining to that phrase or his album, he should have gotten it trademarked. So that's where education comes in and having good attorney and good advisors come in. And then on the other hand, it's very likely that they verbally agreed to something just so that he can somewhat endorse the deal, get more just for marketing purposes, like just having his name attached to it. It probably just benefited the sneaker getting out, right? Or the name or the news. And in that case, he probably got played, and that's why he's upset, because he's like, man, they kind of just used my name, but they didn't really want to cut me a check. But it comes down to the legal parameters around the contract and what he's, what they're using the term for. So that's my thoughts.
Right, well, that's all fair. I think I hope that, again, man, the way our businesses get treated is so wrong. And I hope he gets his money. I hope he does. I hope he gets his payday. For real. Because you're using dreams and nightmares, and the average person is not going to sit up here and be like, oh, let me go see if this is actually dreams and nightmares. They're gonna look at it. Oh, LeBron James, Meek Mill, Nike. I'm gonna buy, and that's it. And now they got the money or whatever, and it's not even officially sanctioned. So,
if you look at it,
you know what's more disappointing? What's mostly disappointing is the fact that when you look at it from the angle that we looking at it, it looks like LeBron did Meek wrong, but LeBron probably didn't have a say so in what happened. But that's how the perspective is stirred towards us. So now it just look like Bron did him wrong, and now it's like, all right, now we got another beef to go deal with. Bron versus Meek.
See, the shoe is the same color as the album cover. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at. So if the shoe look like the album cover, that's like almost a copyright because it got the gold rollie and the gold handcuff, and the shoe black and gold.
And that's what I'm saying. I think he has a legit lawsuit. And here's the problem. We may be talking all of this shit, and it does come down to rights. Because we don't know on this call if, the graphic designer, okay. The truth is this. Dreams and Nightmares came out on what label? Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records may own the damn copyright in the whole thing. And we may be bigger babbling on this shit because we just don't know. He may have Atlantic may be like, nah, they paid us, so we good. You feel me? So we don't know. All right.
Hey, well, look, how did those dunks work?
Dunks from back in the day? Are we talking about custom dunks?
Yeah, like there would be a De La Soul dunk. There'd be an MF Doom dunk. Like how did that work?
Sometimes artists, sneaker people would actually create those customs, but if it was a Nike drop, they would work it out and do. Most of the time, they would just say we're going to do a custom amount, and they would give the artist some, and then they would sell the rest on the secondary market. You would never see those. You would never see those on the actual Nike.com or like in the store. They would never make enough.
I got you. I was just wondering if maybe that kind of is a microcosm of what happened because I used to see them all the time. I'm not a shoe collector, so I would just see them all the time. I always wondered like if the artist got anything.
They never stopped doing that, Quantum. It's not a space that you're really interested in, so you don't see it a lot. So Tiana Taylor has a pair of Jordans. Travis Scott got a pair of Jordans. DJ Khaled got a pair of Jordans, so on and so forth. It's like it's a lot of artists that's still in the space where they use their likeness to make shoes and then make money off of the shoe. And you're right, and you'd only see like 1,000, sometimes only 500 pair. You know, they even got Nintendo Jordans that's official Jordans number 4s, but you won't see them on a traditional website.
So that's the difference here is that they putting this on the Nike website.
Possibly.
Right.
That's what I'm trying because y'all understand. I'm trying to understand like the difference.
Wait, let me explain. There is a difference. Most customs, right? They're only done one of two ways, really. Most, which is a design. Nike could either gift a special shoe designer 100 pairs of sneakers, and they will make 100 pairs of customs, right? Or that shoe designer will work with Nike to make a limited amount of customs. These shoes most likely will not make the actual Nike store or any official Nike outlets. They will be either sold via De La Soul or whoever's platform because they're limited and given away the same way. Now, once in a while, you will see a big partnership in which they will say, we're going to do X amount, 5,000 shoes or whatever for this custom one. And that will make the store. And when those sell out, they sell out. But so most of them are limited quantity.
So the difference here is this dreams and nightmares thing is not limited quantity.
You know what? I think this is a bigger drop. I think this is a bigger drop.
You can actually get them on the site. Nike got that's how I actually saw them. That's why I know that they were black and gold and white, almost like.
So this is an official Nike release. Then this ain't just no one off.
So these are LeBrons. These are LeBrons. Like
LeBron
So the fact that this is gonna be $1 billion play, Meek was probably he pissed. You done made everything look like my album, but you don't got me involved in it. Yeah, he's pissed. Now, if he don't own the rights to the artwork of the album, and if he don't own the rights to the album itself, then he got to shoot himself in the foot now. Because now you the problem.
Records on every damn thing.
Or he has to sue his record label. Whoever's getting money on behalf of his art, or his piece of the project, he needs to have a conversation with.
He definitely does. And if he
but real quick, because like y'all said, Teyana Taylor has a Jordan, and that is $1 billion company. Does she get anything from that?
That's what I didn't dig any farther than the fact that she had a pair of shoes. Like she got a couple pair that's under the Jordan brand. So I don't know if she's actually making money off of that or having a shoe deal.
Yes, bro. She making money off of that. She ain't doing that.
I don't know. I can't say she don't. Yeah,
Rihanna
I can't say that she got a check.
Rihanna makes money with her partnership with Puma. She has her own line, Fenty.
Right.
No.
See, Teyana Taylor's just not her own line. It's just a version of the number 4s. It's not technically her. Yeah, it's a limited edition.
Royalty off of it. She might have got royalty, or they may gave her like a brand ambassador little fee or something like that on a branding situation.
Okay.
Listen, most of the time we're so hungry or we're so thirsty that we do this shit just for the play. All we're doing is saying, "Oh, should I get my shoe on Nike with Nike?" And they're gonna do a limited, a custom amount. And they come to you with the whole scheme.
Yeah, your volume dropped down, CL.
Hey, CL, you sound really low.
Yeah,
check your volume.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on. My bad.
Now you're back.
There you go. You're back.
I'm back. Okay. All I was saying was that a lot of times these people know that you're so thirsty to do a deal with them that they say, "Yo, we're gonna do a deal with you to do a certain amount, and we're gonna put it here. We're gonna blow it up. It's gonna be a way to market your project," and they don't have any monetary partnership or value in there for you. They're just trying to bring you a deal because they know it's a good deal for them, a good deal for you in terms of it marketing towards people. They may not want to particularly sell it, but they may just say, "Yo, let's do a shoe together." Now, instead of us turning around and saying, "Now, let's actually make some money," a lot of us just take that opportunity and run with it. We got to be better business people. And I get it. It's not in our nature a lot of time, but we got to break out of this shit and start asking for money.
Well, CL, I just want to say this, man. Censoray has a very important comment, and she says the Knicks still got to beat the West. I just want to say that.
Listen, Censoray, you don't come in here with this.
Don't come in here and talk shit. Y'all
hold on.
Hard.
You
got to beat the West.
We gonna beat the West.
No.
We gonna beat the West.
You must beat the West.
We had to.
Finals.
I feel great about it.
Hey, don't celebrate until they win that fourth game.
I tell you, we got a lot of people.
Like y'all won already. That's why y'all.
We got a lot of people that don't want to see the Knicks win.
That's the curse right there. Y'all be celebrating too early.
We ain't never have shit. You see how we do it?
All I'm saying is if OKC beats the Spurs, the Knicks is gonna beat the shit out of them.
I like what I'm hearing.
French. The Knicks are going to run the healthy Knicks with a week off. Look, right, the healthy Knicks with a week off before the final start is going to run right through OKC. You know why? Depth. New York has depth. OKC's depth. OKC depth ain't like it was before. It ain't strong as he said Knicks and 9.
I love that.
Man, listen here.
Knicks and 9.
Hey, look, I don't know who Shea Butter gonna flop with because ain't nobody gonna touch him. They gonna stand back and watch him do all the shit he shaking.
That shit is a little disturbing, man. Like
you can't be trying to run it on Jalen too. Jalen Brunson is smaller than him, man. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, try it, please. They gonna run right to them boys, man.
I love what you say.
And then if y'all play San Antonio, oh my Wemby.
Yeah, that's the problem. And that's where I draw the line at. See, like, because if y'all got to deal with Wemby, Man, shoot, y'all got to deal with Wemby, OG, and Cat got they work cut out for
He
them.
shoot 3-pointers from the half court line,
Well,
like the half.
2 steps up, letting them fly.
Listen, I will be very excited when I come back on this call and I look like a Knicks logo. Because if we win the championship,
start looking like Spike Lee.
I'm gonna be just like I'm gonna be Spike's cousin, because I promise you, man, the Knicks win anything, this place is gonna go. It's gonna be probably one of the best experiences we ever had. So, anyway, that being said, it's 7:00. Shout out to everybody for pulling up. I'm sorry, yo. Next week, I know I said I would play the last song last week. You know how this shit goes. We get crazy. But next week we will be back with more new music. We're gonna play this Arizona first. I got you. We didn't forget. Make sure we got a bigger crowd for you, Mickey, and of course, Red. We're gonna play Suno Mars. So I got y'all next week, and we're gonna be looking for some new talent. I'm trying to reach out to some big people, so you already know. With that being said, man, God bless y'all. See y'all next week. And if you need me, hit me. You already know. Peace.
What's up? Peace.
Love.